Makinig ka at makinig ka ng mabuti dahil sasabihin ko lang ito ng isang beses. Wala akong pake kung saan ka man nanggaling, pero merong mga tuntunin dito na kailangan mong sundin, mga tradisyon na kailangan mong alamin. Ang unang tradisyon, ang maskara, itago ang tunay na mukha sa hindi kasinlahi. Ang ikalawang tradisyon, ang baluarte, alagaan ang sariling teritoryo. Ikaw ang batas, urado at bertugo ng iyong nasasakupan. Ang ikatlong tradisyon, ang salinlahi, ipaalam sa maestro ang pagsasalinlahi, pupuksain ng sino mang lumapag dito. Ang ikaapat na tradisyon, ang pag-aaruga. Habang ang isang bata ay iyong inaaruga, panagutan mo ang lahat ng kanilang kilos at salita. Ang ikalaman ng tradisyon, ang pagmamano. Igalang at magbigay-pugay habang nasa teritoryo ng iba. Ang ika-6 na tradisyon, ang kamatayan. Isang maestro lang ang pwedeng pumunsa sa isang kasinlahi. Sundin niyo ang itong mga tradisyon at magiging madali ang pamumuhay mo dito. Kundi, malalaman mo anong mangyayari kung ikaw ay sumukol. Makinig ka at makinig ka ng mabuti dahil sasabihin ko lang ito ng isang beses. Wala akong pake kung saan ka man nanggaling, pero merong mga tuntunin dito na kailangan mong sundin, mga tradisyon na kailangan mong alamin. Ang unang tradisyon, ang maskara, itago ang tunay na mukha sa hindi kasinlahi. Ang ikalawang tradisyon, ang baluarte, alagaan ang sariling teritoryo. Ikaw ang batas, urado at bertugo ng iyong nasasakupan. Ang ikatlong tradisyon, ang salinlahi, ipaalam sa maestro ang pagsasalinlahi, pupuksain ng sino mang lumapag dito. Ang ikaapat na tradisyon, ang pag-aaruga. Habang ang isang bata ay iyong inaaruga, panagutan mo ang lahat ng kanilang kilos at salita. Ang ikalaman ng tradisyon, ang pagmamano. Igalang at magbigay-pugay habang nasa teritoryo ng iba. Ang ika-6 na tradisyon, ang kamatayan. Isang maestro lang ang pwedeng pumunsa sa isang kasinlahi. Sundin niyo ang itong mga tradisyon at magiging madali ang pamumuhay mo dito. Kundi, malalaman mo anong mangyayari kung ikaw ay sumukol.
And we're live! Woo! Okay. Perfect. Nakapasok tayo sa music. Okay, welcome to the third episode of, well, ikatlong kabanata ng Sukol. Yeah, it's been a while. When was the last session we had? Probably a month ago. A lot of IRL things happened, but we are back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the same folks, newly made kasinlahis who will be continuing their journey into this timeline. Is it dark? We don't know, but you know, it's been colorful if we put it in a Malkavian perspective. But sans the uh, colorful bloodstains and them narrowly surviving, will PLDT. Oh no! Sige lang. Sige lang. Oh no, everybody's having PLDC moments just as we go live. Ah, it's okay. It is fine. It is fine. But yes, we'll be going through a little bit of our recaps for our players who are here this evening. Is how is I know that there are two people who are having PLDT problemos. Let me see first if okay. Let me see if swapping will help. Did it help? We're in Japan now. Did it did it help? It's more fun in the Philippines talaga. um, but did it connect? I moved it to Japan. Do you, or I can bring it back to Hong Kong again? Did it? Did is it still RTC? Mine's okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. So, uh, Denma, hello, hi. We are going through another. Um, we just had a little bit of tech issues, but now we're back. We will now resume the ikatlong kabanata with two two kindreds that will give a little bit of their perspective on what happened in the previous session. So, is Itim ready for their recap? How much you remember from the, the previous sessions from your character's perspective, Pokesmigs?
Magandang gabi, mga kaibigan.
Well,
Sisimulan ko ang ating laro ngayong gabi sa isang sulat. Okay, visualize this. Si Charo Santos, nag-come back sa TV. Maalaala mo kaya? Andito po tayo ngayong gabi upang basahin ang isang napaka misteryosong sulat na tatanggap ko ng isang araw. Sisimula ito bilang ang huling kabanata sa buhay ni Itim. Dear Charo, nagsusulat ako ngayon upang sabihin ang aking istorya. Ngunit alam kong hindi ito kakasya sa isang sulatin lamang. Alam kong hindi kayo maniniwala sa sasabihin ko, kaya't aaminin ko na ng walang pagkainarte. Opo, ako po ay isang aswang. Aswang na buhay noong okupasyon ng mga bastardong dayuhan ang mga Kastila. Nagsimula ito noong magising akong duguan sa isang bundok na may nalimutan ko na kung bakit. Ang naalala ko lamang sa gabing iyon, ang isang lola at binibini na natuklasan kong pumapatay ng mga Kastila. Kung magsalita sila akala nila kilala nila ako. Na dahil dito ay pumiglas ako at nag-amok. Ngunit, bigla akong tinaboy ng lola ito. May parating, sinabi niya. At sa isang salita na ito ay tumakbo na ang kasama niyang binibini. Dalawa lamang ang binili niya sa akin. Ang una, protektuhan ang malahayop na binibini at gamitin ang mga dayuhan. Kapalastugan nga naman, ngunit sinundan ko na din upang makuha ako ang mga sagot na hinahanap ko. Kaya hinabol ko ang babaeng walang pangalan sa gubat at doon ko na sila nakita. Mga dayuhan. Mga maduduming Kastila na dinamay pa ang relihiyon natin kapalit ng relihiyon nila. Agad-agad kumulo ang dugo ko at inatake ko sila. Ngunit nagtagumpay ang salita nila dahil nakausap ako na mahinahon. May isang bastardo doon, isang Kastilang padre. Sa kanya ako nakinig at hindi dahil gusto ko siya, dahil kailangan ko ng mga sagot. At sa kanya ko na nalaman ng katotohanan. Ako nga ay isang aswang. Kasabay ng katotohanan ito ang sinag ng araw. Ilaw na napakahapdi sa aking balat. Upang mas makilala ko pa ang aking sarili, nagpumilit akong ligtasin ng mga dayuhan at saka kami nagtago sa sinag ng araw. At nang mahinmatay na ako sa pagod, isang tanong lamang ang pumasok sa isip ko. Sino na ba ako? O kaya'y ano na ba ako? Thank you.
salamat
Salamat,
sa
boss.
salamat sa yung pagbigay ng recap via Sharo. Oh my God, Sharo existed in this era. What? Or
Wait. Yeah, in my mind, it's mga mga lihim kong sulat na ibinigay ko sa kanya na nagtagal hanggang ngayong generation.
oh my God. god! Ate Sharo is a vampire. What do you mean? No, I know. They found
No,
these letters, and they're like reading it in the present. I love that. I love that meta commentary.
yeah.
Oh my god, chat. Okay, like ABS-CBN, you know where to find us. Anyways, thank you for that recap with him. Painting a picture of the little bit of conversations in between and the discovery of the sun as being very painful. But we'll shift to another perspective, a POV. Also, no pressure to Isco with the Sharo thing. Like, we didn't know this was gonna happen. Just give it as
Yes,
it, as
it's
you give it
okay.
as Isco would from Isco's perspective on what they remembered in the last Kabanata. I give you the floor.
Okay. Disclaimer. This portion might exhibit twisted and largely exaggerated retellings of the truth, so audience discretion is advised. In short, do not be insulted, it's just his mind. Sana nga ba tayo natapos? Ay, ayun. Ang nakaraan, ang grupo ng mga nagkikisigan at naggagandahan na si Lucia, Ko, Jepoy at Noe ay patungo sa tahanan ni Jepoy. Nabanggit kasi ni Jepoy na malapit lang ang kanyang bahay. Siyempre, dahil malapit nang sumikat ang araw at kakamuntik lang mamatay ng aming grupo, pumayag kami na doon muna kayo manatili sa kanila. Ang hindi namin naasahan ay ang biglaang pag-atake ng isang hayop sa muscle na anak ng dato. Sobrang angas ng kanyang dating. Tila toro niyang inararo ang grupo. Maliban kay Isko kasi hindi naman sa pagmamayabang pero tagabuhat ako sa aming bahay. Ang pangalan niya pala ay Datoy Tim. Gutom na gutom siyang matikman ang dugo ng mga dayuhan na sila Lucia at Noe. Siyempre, hindi ako pumayag. Pinigilan ko siya ng buong lakas ko. Kaya lang, may sabit. Itong si Datoy Tim ay may kasamang magandang dilag. Maganda siya, lalo na sa aspetong natatakot akong magsabi ng ibang salita, baka magalit eh. Isa kasi siyang babae na may dalang sanggol. Kung yung tatay ng nasabing sanggol ay isang kapre. O sadyang lumunok siya ng buto ng puno ng balete sa pananaginip niya na siya ay magiging isang darna. Kahoy kasi yung anak niya. Pero wag niyo na akong tanungin kasi hindi ko rin naman masagot. Nagsabong ang dalawang grupo ng panandalian. O baka medyo mas mahaba pa ng konti, hindi ko masasabi. Ang mag-asawang dato ay halos walang tigil na nakipagbuno sa grupo nila Isko, Jepoy, Lucia, Toy. Hanggang sa abutin na ng umaga ang mga puta. Ayun, bago pa mamatay ang lahat, nagkasundo ang magkabilang panig na tumigil muna mag-away para magtago muna kasi puta yung nandiyan yung araw. Muntikan nang hindi makaabot sa silong pero sa dulo ng gabi, nakatulog pa rin ang lahat ng mahimbing matapos isara ni Isko ang lahat ng pinto at bintana. Ito wala akong masabi, napakagwapo na talaga magsara ng pinto. Tapos, sabi nga ng mga dayuhan, peace.
I love that. Like the parallels of like a very demure, very mindful recap from Itim, and then there's Isco. I love that. Okay. Thank you for the perspectives. And again, I know it's been a while, but I will do a collective XP. I'll make sure that before the next session, everybody gets their respective level up, especially for what happens today. I will not
Oh
say
my god.
anything, but there might be a sentence. What sentence? We don't know. How do we do my recast? Very demure, very mindful. Yes, it was. It was. Ah, so good. All right, thank you for painting a picture on what happened in the previous Kabanata. And for those who want to catch the last episode, we already have it highlighted on Twitch and we'll be posting it over in YouTube. I just wasn't able to because real life move. I'm in a different state. So, but we're shifting now the scene. Hours, dumaan ang madaling araw. gumabi. Wala na yung araw. And we now shift the perspective over. Ideally, Jepoy would be giving a recap, but I have been notified that he is currently on as like in a Friends series. He's the regular irregular, so he's only given me a few inputs on what to do in this situation, and I'll do what I can on behalf of Jeppelstead. So we shift now to uh, the kubo, the farmhouse in which you all take refuge from the sun. Just making sure. Did I shift it right? Did I shift it right? Okay. So from the heat of the sun in the Parang, it is a very dangerous spot. Knowing that your curses now, uh, it seemed as if you would be at death's door, nothing but ash or whatever fate befell most aswangs when the sun was around. But you have been spared, at least most of you who made it to Jepoy's hut. Um, I will declare first. Not all of you steer right away. We we solely focus as the sun is still setting, painting everything into a violent orange hue. Usually, that indicates um, that there would be a typhoon afoot. Uh, there will be a storm coming. So everything, the sky is almost like fire. Someone's eyes open, and that would be Isco.
He starts to stretch, looking around.
Okay. I will describe first. Despite the safety of um, the sun, you see like a little bit of peered. The reason why you actually woke up is there's a bit. The sun moves around in the day, and there's like holes up in the roof. One of them,
I,
one of the rays is touching at your feet, and it feels like it's on fire.
Kakapas! Lagi mo napasan ko yan? Kala ko natakpan ko lahat.
It's in the roof. So you tried. You covered everything in the doors at least. For you have the safety in the walls and the doors. The roof, on the other hand, is finicky. So there's like few rays here and there. I will let people choose which parts of their body got a sunburn. So everyone gets to choose a body part, but for Isco, I'll just choose his foot for now.
Ay,
Yeah. So you guys let me Uncle para skandalo. Ay. So each of you get a permanent burn for now. If it weren't for Isco's early riser ability. I mean, what was it? What was the name of the feat? The one that allows you to go to bed late and sleep, like wake up early.
me rises.
Yeah.
Me read. Me read. Early riser, yeah.
Okay, correct. So, because of him, he was able to basically buffer as much. My right arm is burnt. Yeah, you guys will wake up to those nasty burns, but you're too deep in the sleep, too deep in the sauce to. Wait, I'm hearing stuttering. Hold on. Hui, hui. Hold on. Let me move. Let me move us to Hong Kong real quick. Okay, now it's stabilized. Okay, so forehead tapos the shape of A. So, in this instance, you can choose another body part since you're the one that's moved around. You also see like there's burns in your hands where you've been moving like blankets, cloths, different kinds of wood you were the one exposed most to the sun. So you would have burns on your hands and on your feet. You can choose another body part as well, Isco, that is burned.
I would say my left hand, because I'm using it to cover the stuff.
Okay, so I will say the entirety of your left hand is also looking like this. Here's the thing. It looks like there is. It's going through like a second degree burn. Like it's all red, and there's blisters all over it. Parts of it that's already like charred remains of like parang alam mo yung parang binarbecue mo yung manok, pero hindi pa siya sunog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As you're looking at it, you don't feel pain.
Ang
The only
dugyot naman.
the only pain that you have, her volume's a little low for me. Sorry. You could increase. I have a new headphone. My bad.
That's
My bad. But yeah. No, I just have to move the mic to my mouth. It's a new mic. Hello. So
Ooh.
with Isco, the thing that actually hurts the most is the one at your feet, the fresh, basking of the sun. The others not so much. And you're seeing in real time as you look at your left hand, the burns are turning back to normal colored flesh. You're seeing regeneration in real time. Dayuhan kasalanan number one. No, we're fine. We're fine. Um, as you start to look up, you notice someone in the middle of a conversation.
Huh?
Oh,
He's probably looking at his arm, like, "Uy, steak." Goody.
wait, hold on.
Then you look.
Hold on, pause. Partner's giving me new mic. Hello. Thank you. Hello? Is this better? Hello? Is this...
I have to change it in Discord.
No, wait. Is it still... Hello?
It's good.
Okay,
Hello.
it's good. Okay. The
Yes, it's
partner
good.
gave me his mic. Thank you.
Not a
Oh,
problem.
damn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Petra. Anyway. uh, going back, I need you first. I need first to establish as Isco is, waking up and seeing everybody in different shades of like passed out. Can we get a mahal kita? Ay! No, I haven't taught him that yet.
Oh, what if?
But yes, we go back to scene, It's like distractions. But going back, you do hear in the middle of a conversation somebody speaking in like a nervous tone. I want to ask, do you actually immediately stand up, uh, or you stay lying down? Do you roll off? I just want to establish how much lying down you're doing, or if you're up.
He's sitting up.
Okay.
Like, he's looking at the foot, but he's also preoccupied by the arm.
Okay. All right. So while you're, w- seeing your hand regenerate, and you're hearing a nervous conversation coming from this individual, if I copied him correctly, did I copy him correctly? No, I did not. Ayun, ayun si Jepo. Yay. He seems to be from where you're sitting at. You guys are like in the center of the house where it's most insulated. For the very least, you try to avoid as much of the windows so everyone's in the center. And up forward where the door is, you see a Jepoy. In the middle of conversation, he says, like, ano ginagawa mo dito? Alis. And he says, demonyo. Like, he says that. And you hear, like a hiss on the other end.
A hiss.
Yes, almost like annoyed, almost like a tusk.
A
Like,
snake.
no, it's like parang buisit.
Oh.
And then you hear, you're hearing Jep, leg, banyan. It's getting choked. I need you to roll first for a stealth, I will say wits and stealth, because you have to be mindful that you are not being noticed in this point in time.
Wits and stealth.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You're being mindful.
7.
Why are you double posting?
Where is my... I can't go to the stuff. Oh, it's right here. Oh, okay. I did not see it.
It's okay.
So, 70, 10. Ah!
Okay.
Does that succeed?
Yes. 7. So you have 3 successes. You like from your peripheral, you realize you are in line of vision to this man. You recognize at least this face in particular is that of the sheriffs, the alcalde.
The one that was trying to come after us?
More or less. Yeah. They're like, you lay dead. He doesn't notice you. Or at least you angle yourself. I want to ask, do you angle yourself enough to see more, but you're able to feign dead?
Yes, actually. I would like to like go into a sort of corner if I can even move
Yeah,
a
you
bit.
yeah, you can angle yourself like moving alongst the still unconscious bodies of the others to angle yourself to see. Um as you move to the side, you see that Jeppo is still being choked by this man. He's almost like blue in the face as you see this man's eyes flare up. It is red, a violent red.
He's also a vampire?
It seems so.
Oh
Yes.
no.
In this conversation, it does, ako ang masusunod, hindi ikaw. It says, and more or less you hear like it's broken. It's you have a bit of Spanish in you, right? You kind of like get context clues. This man is speaking in the actual vernacular, the local language, so you understand each and every one of his words. He says, "You have done your part of the bargain. These aren't your friends. They need to be brought in, and you will step aside. If you interfere, you're as good as dead." And Jeff was like, but, it's just trying to say something. And this man, you see as Jepoy immediately lunges to poke the man's eye, who, as he lets go, and he collapses to the floor. The man clutches his one eye, because it was a really bad poke of the eye. And in that instance, you see the man towers, grows even bigger. Like, you never thought a man could grow taller, bigger in just that instant. But he does. Shush, shush. And in that instance, grabs his hand. He grabs the side of Jepoy's face. And you see, at least, and hear what sounds to be like punit na papel. And Jepoy is screaming.
Oh no.
You witness from behind Jepoy. The man seemed to have grabbed the skin on his neck between his jawline and started ripping his skin
Oh my god.
all the way to half. And he drops the skin on the floor like it was just paper. And you hear Jepoy screaming and whimpering as he's just in, you can tell he's in agony. And he goes, and then he goes, "Now, wake them. Let them know that we are here." And Jepoy's just like, oh, whimpering, like, oh, no, no. He's just, his,
Uh,
And
Oh,
he
but
tries to move towards you now. Do you try to wake up the others?
before before they end that kind of conversation, while this guy is kind of busy tearing Jepoy's skin
Yep.
from his flesh, is it possible to find something around me that is sort of pointy? Can be used like a weapon?
Ooh, actually, let's see. Uh, I believe there is a perception roll.
Perception roll.
I'd say perception and awareness. Just look around. Like, is there something pointy, pointy, pointy?
Awareness. Okay, wait a minute. Perception and awareness. I need to roll high. Okay. Oh,
Oh, you don't.
hi.
As for you in the panic of the moment, you don't. You're in the center of the house. You know that it would probably be in the kitchen. There would be something outside like rakes. There are pointy things in the house, just not in your vicinity at the moment.
Okay. All right. That is so nice to know. Whew. In this case, wait, doesn't Noe have like a baston? Or
Uh,
does he not?
the baston.
PB? PB, do you have a baston? A cane?
Oh, no way. No way.
PB,
Me? Sure.
do you have it? Do you have one?
Why?
Why,
Why?
why not? Why not? Take it.
I would say in the house and you're looking around in your panic. Yeah, I mean everyone's asleep. Uh, it's and like the window of time that by the time you spotted it, you hear the whimpering of Jepoy getting ever closer. He's already in the room. Do you pretend to fall asleep? You're by the way, you're close to Noe. So if you plop dead, you'll plop on top of Noe. Do you do that, or do you let Jepoy know you're awake?
Um, is it possible to plop nearby? But oh, wait a minute. What are my stuff? Do I have
Well, it's a whip.
par? Uh, no. Yeah, I only have animalism. I do not have psychic powers.
It's okay. It's fine.
um, in that case, I would like to plop down a little bit close to Noe so that my hand is positioned slightly near his supposed cane.
Yeah, positioning your hand to his cane. I see.
But
Okay.
I keep my eyes awake,
Okay.
trying to communicate to Jepo like, shh, do not say something. Like, I try to make him, if it's possible, to get that context that I am awake, but I do not want him to tell the guy that I am awake.
You hear the shuffling of a pained man, and then um he does see the sudden movement of you, like like yung parang yung bata na parang nagising biglang natulog ulit. Do you say it out loud? Do you turn, like, how do you signal to him? Or do you just mutter under your breath?
He kind of puts one hand near the cane and the other hand is almost by his mouth, and then he puts like a finger to his lips, like shh.
Okay. He goes, like he's crying, and you see like the freshly ripped face is just blood dripping down on him. That he actually, the first one he wakes up actually is sorry, Lucia, wakes you up. The first thing, like, I don't know what Lucia is dreaming, but in the midst of your dream, you're feeling raindrops falling on your face. Warm raindrops. You've never felt rain this warm before. And sticky. It's almost like a waterfall. I actually want to know Lucia's reaction when she opens her eyes and sees, well, the commoner, the man with the horse, but half of his face is contorted in pain, his eyes filled with tears, and the other completely bloody.
I'm sorry, PLDC is doing its thing.
It's okay. It's alright.
Did she wake up to see Jepoy or
Yep.
someone
Yep.
worse?
Wakes up to
Jet Boy?
Jetboy. Yep. Wakes up to Jetboy. Yes. There's rain. There's like, you felt rain on your face. Raindrops falling on your face in your dream, whatever it is you were dreaming. It just ended with rain on your face, and you wake up to Jetboy looking very sad and in pain.
I feel like with the warm rain, that was such a nice feeling that she was wondering if it was God that was reaching out to her. Like it was so serene and so peaceful, and the moment she opens her eyes, sees his skin all flayed. Her face contorts into a screaming one. I don't know if anyone would stop her, and if no one would, I'll scream.
Okay.
A
Your
question before anything happens, Janma. Is it still morning or afternoon?
No, the sun is setting. So by the time all of this is happening, there was still a bit of sun that was setting. And it was already like the fiery orange. It's like the last few minutes before the sun goes down. You were the first one to wake up.
What is behind the alcalde? Alcalde? His name?
Yes.
Yeah, him.
Yes.
What's behind him?
Behind him is what is left of the sunset.
Is it like a door or a window or a wall?
So he's outside the house actually. So he
Oh,
met Jetboy at the door. And it looked like from the interaction, Jetboy was trying to close the door at him. That's why he's pissed. Like, he was like, "Oh, demon, close his door." And he was like, "What the fuck? I own you."
He can walk in the sun?
Who? 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 Nothing.
You can walk in the sun?
Okay, then my plan is erased. Continue forward.
What?
Continue. Yes, never mind.
What? You're fine. What? Nothing. Well, as you guys start to see, there's no more sunset. Everything's a bit darker now. It's just this dark blue hue that's turning into the darkness. The scream of Lucia wakes up everyone. Everyone will be on scene. Sisa, whatever dream you were having is cut short with a shrill scream. Noe, whatever you were dreaming is now filled by the screams of your friend's, voice. Like, you distinctively... It's the same scream that you heard in Manila Bay on the way. This time, it's a bit more close and personal.
Lucia! I immediately sit up, not knowing what the fuck is going on. And I see
Jepoy. Yep.
the alcalde.
No, you see Jepoy with a half-ripped face. Not great.
Wait.
Yeah.
Then I make palo motions like, Demonyo! Demonyo, let me go!
That is
I don't think I can recognize Jepoy.
They're just like, "Oh, I was trying to wake you up," and he's curling, like, "Oh, ginising looking down mo yan."
It's Jepoy! It's Jepoy! Lucia! I go up to like Jepoy and I grab him and I pull him out, pull him away and go, Jepoy!
Do you grab the entirety of his body? Because, like, do you grab both shoulders? How do you grab him?
Well, first of all, do I see that his skin has been flayed?
Yes. Here's the
All his skin?
here's the sad part. Half, like, half, not just half his face. You're seeing like there's a ripped thing on his arm and the back of his hand. Like, yeah, definitely. It's like it's almost as if somebody tore a page off his skin on the left side.
And I'll hold his right side as I was going to yank him away, but the sight of that pushes Noah to be more gentle, like just pulls him away, like, what happened to you?
Lisa gets up and rubs her eyes, and then she sees the commotion. She calmly walks, approaches the group, and gives Jeffrey once over. And she like, just like, that the cake when you, the icing with your finger. She does that to Jeffrey's skin part.
Oh my god, he's like,
Looks at him, and then she pats him like, okay lang yan. And then she goes back to
oh my.
dozing off.
There's more tears now. He goes, like, nandito na naman siya, nandito na naman siya. Kunin niya kayo, hindi ko kayo maprotektahan, sorry. And then he's just crying now. And he goes, susunduin niya kayo, umalis kayo, like, alis na kayo.
Is that awake now?
Yeah, everyone's awake. Because like the screaming, yeah, the scream, the scream definitely woke everybody up. Like, the fuck.
Everyone is awake, and the guy is still by the door.
Does anybody look at the door? I'm assuming
I am looking at the door.
when you look.
I'm kind of watching it.
When you look at the door, there's no one there.
Where did he go?
You know he was there. The door remains open to show like the darkness of, like, like the open door leading to the outside.
Even while I'm looking at him, because I did not. I kept on watching.
Oh, you kept your eyes on everything.
Yeah.
Like, so while
I kept my eyes on him specifically.
Oh, so while everybody was, you kept your eyes on the alcalde. He turns his head to you, his eyes still red. Are you the type that blinks, or do you just stare? Is the question.
It's kind of that half asleepish kind of peeking. Like, I'm trying to pretend that I was still asleep.
Even as Noe got up and everything?
Yep.
Okay.
No ways, huh?
Because I'm trying to, like, time it to the point that they all get up for a brief moment, and then I would do something kind of a little bit of a distraction.
Okay. So
I just don't know if I'm fast enough. I can do it.
Can you do another perception awareness?
I'm not rolling well, but yeah.
I believe.
Not bad.
Not bad. You actually like, in your half-slitted eyes, your eyes still focus on the alcalde. He kind of turns his attention to the group, but it seems like you both meet each other's gaze for a moment. Like, it almost feels like he's looking at you, but not really. But it's more like he's surveying the scene. And you realize, like, he takes a step back, almost slow motion. Another step back, and then disappears. Like, you see how he just kind of takes a couple steps back and steps to the side to be out of sight. Your brain is processing it as like slow motion, but you realize your brain's actually picking up at how fast he moved. It's almost like a blur. but you were able to click 3 clicks of that fast movement. He made himself like disappear to not be seen that he's in the front door.
Oh,
But to
he's so
everybody that looked just like on a horror style, like everybody looks at the door area. Nope, no one's there. What do you mean? Jetboy's still crying. Lucy is freaking out. Everybody's just startled. You've seen the slow mo of him stepping to the side, like you know he's still there, but out of sight.
shit. Putang ina naman, no? He starts to get up. Like he's not even pretending anymore.
Anong nangyayari? ST, I'm going to use, I'm gonna use Auspex. Maybe that'll help. Heightened senses?
Yes. Okay. How much? Can you make
One.
that
I
pop?
have 1 level in heightened senses.
Does it make you roll or is it a passive?
It's just passive. I'm just gonna activate it.
Feel a draft. No one notices leading the door. Utilize, however, of course. Its reflective requires no rolls. Ooh. Okay. I would just say, what exactly are you looking for? I will just augment it with a perception roll. Just to see
Okay.
what it is you're. It's gonna be an alertness roll because it activated your ability, but yeah.
Sure. Roll is who the fuck is in here?
Okay. That would be a perception and alertness, please. You're
Okay.
very wary. You're on guard.
Tanggal. Okay. 60, 10.
Ooh.
Difficulty? What's the difficulty?
Ooh. I would say with you activating your heightened senses, it's 7 above, unfortunately, for the who, because everyone's a kindred, except maybe one
Alright.
person. But I will say,
Alright.
because it is a passive, everything's overwhelming. You hear the sounds of animals outside, the livestock, the chickens. You hear the creaking of the wood from the breeze that smells like it's about to rain. Like it just overwhelms you too much. You smell the blood that is on Jepoy's face. Like it is fresh blood. It is actually very overwhelming with how strong the smell is, and the way it smells. It smells like acidic. Like his pH is not good. Like that's what you fixate on. Like it's fresh blood, but it smells acidic. The heck, like. But I would say, because you've, in all of this overwhelming senses, out of all of it, you remembered the night. There was a distinct smell when you turned. It lingers. But with the overwhelming things as you activate your senses, you can't fixate on it. But the smell is here.
Like blinking my eyes, I turn off this ability. Grunting as I clutch my eyes. I even want to say that my eyes even bleed a little as I go on one knee. He is the VTM equivalent of stun.
Hold on. My brain cannot focus on what Noah's saying. Wait, no, did Noah go away?
I'm so sorry. Is the laptop still
Yeah.
being so noisy?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm muting
ominous. It's an ominous yeah. It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is mine also loud?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Pwede kang pang horror. Yeah, that's gonna be the soundtrack of her. But yes. Noah, what were you saying?
Oh, what's the last thing you heard?
Basically, you fell on your knees. You were in a lot of pain, and then
Oh, yeah. With bleeding eyes and a knee on the ground, Noah grunts in pain as all of the senses overwhelm him like a wave crashing on the beach side. He is here. Someone is here. Sino yun, Jepoy?
And then, Jepoy's just continue to, like, he's like, alis na kayo! Hindi kayo safe dito! May bad dito! Alis na kayo! Nandito yung demonyo! Alis na kayo! Like, he's saying that. And then he's shakily pointing towards the back of the door. Iwan niyo na ako dito. Ayoko na. He's just starting to cry as he's trying to get you guys to get away. Ayoko na kunin kayo. Basta gusto ko rin kayo ng demonyo. Demonyo!
Andito
The
yung punyet
moment...
ng alkalde. Go kind of gets out.
Alde. Alde?
Ba't gising na kayo?
Sisa opens her eyes the moment she hears the name. The moment she hears alcalde.
Yep.
Antonio! Antonio!
Oh, you call out to him.
I call out to him. I saw him when I was embraced.
Yes. Actually, I won't let you roll this. But in all the overwhelming senses, your brain locks into that scent. When Padre Zacharias turned you, that smell. You did not notice Padre's smell at first. The first rotten smell you took in was after you noticed his presence. The soft clap, the arrogance that radiated from him. You remember that smell all too well. But he doesn't show himself.
No ang kailangan mo. What do you need?
Silence continues. I would.
Ali, ano?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ano na nangyayari? Padre,
I look
Padre
towards
Casita.
Itim. I look towards Itim, and I'm holding Jepoy with half his face literally bleeding out. Kailangan nating umalis.
Ano ginawa mo dyan sa... Ano ginawa mo dyan?
Hindi ako. Ang alkalde. Si Antonio de
alkalde?
Luna.
Does that name ring any bells? Denma?
Ooh, can you, hold on. I don't know if, would your father be the type to bring you to, any political excursions, or would he be more protective of you? How's your relationship?
I think
How's your relationship
he
with your
would be
Faja?
grooming me. He'd be grooming me. So yes, he'd bring me along. Along, I mean.
Ooh, okay. Can you do a quick, you do have Politico. Roll intelligence in Politico.
Intelligence. Political. Crap, it's been a while. Intelligence 3. Political. 4d6, right?
Yep.
Thank you. Oh,
Oh.
it exploded.
Why are you 4d6? It's 4d10. It's a
Oh.
d10.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wrong system.
4d10.
Which system? That's fate.
I'm sorry.
Why are you nerfing yourself?
I would say the name itself is enough to make your blood boil. This is one of the few that you remember has the kingdom of Tondo in the parts of it is now under their jurisdiction is because this man managed to sow seeds of discord amongst the tribes. This very man who spoke to many and simply spoke of trade. He managed to get people, your own people, the different tribes, to turn against each other. Every time your father spoke of him, the man with the devil tongue, the dayuhan, basically
Putang inang
saying,
palda.
though the concept of it is, he was simply looking for the person in charge, who was in charge of the kingdom of Tondo. The tribe said, I am in charge. No, wait! I am! No, I am! And that's when they started fighting.
Hearing the name, immediately Antonio de Luna, I immediately get up on my feet and tell him,
Mm.
asan siya?
Naririto siya. Hindi ko
Sa
lang alam
loob?
kung nasaan. I look towards like Isko, who seems to have a general idea where he is.
Oh,
If that's the case, can Sisa try to sense where this ugly is hiding?
okay. So
Here's Malkavian.
ooh. I just want to ask, by the way, Lucia, can you roll real quick a dexterity and medicine just to wrap up Jetboy's bloody face? Because you are trying to bandage him. Just make that roll, see if it's...
Dexterity and medicine. When you don't have any dots on something, it's a -3, right? Minus 3 dice.
Depends on which pool. Is it in the first... wait. Wala kang medicine?
Knowledges? Wala akong medicine knowledges.
Oh, knowledges would just be -1.
Okay, so I'll roll 2d10 then.
Patch up, Jetboy. Oh no! You the malong touching, you accidentally make it touch his skin, and he's howling in pain, and he curls into the floor, and he's crying even more. Yep, that didn't help. He's just crying.
I will not touch you. You.
This parang is not your hunting ground. If this was in the forest, maybe, but unless you declared the farmlands as your hunting ground, this is someone else's turf.
I got it. Okay. I'm calm.
Bring him to the forest. Do it.
You're in the forest.
When I find this guy,
Yeah, I just want to ask if I can mount census this guy. Because I know she's one of the people that Sisa don't really like. From
Um.
the
What what are you doing as a monk thingy? What's particular one?
Auspex? Oh wait, no, she has dementation, right?
Yeah. What? It's powers, I think. The humor.
nice.
Are you doing the humor, Eyes of Chaos, or?
It just said heightened senses.
Oh no, yeah, it's Auspex still. So it's just reflexive. So I would say, with this one, I will just augment it that you're trying to pinpoint this motherfucker where he is. Just roll the same thing that Noah roll, which is perception and alertness. You are on alert.
Perception and awareness, right?
Yeah. It is spicy. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just eating spicy chips. Wow! You.
Whoa.
Okay, that's 2 rerolls.
Nice.
-1. Okay, let's go. 2 rerolls. One more dice. One more dice. It's 2 rerolls. Okay, 2 successes. You um you realize that he is outside, probably 50 meters away, and is standing there. But he is not alone. The entire kubo is surrounded with the same stench of the people that you played with in the forest.
Marami siyang kasama. Papalibutan tayo. Marami siyang kasama. And then Sisa quickly picks up her. I assume she still has her baby with her.
The log, yes, you cuddled up to them.
Yeah, she cuddles the log and she starts like backing into a corner, realizing that they're surrounded.
Dios mío. All this effort for us?
Mga Pilipino.
Ano yun? Itim.
Mga Pilipino ba to? Baka pwede ko sila kausapin.
Kausapin. Sila?
Tingin ko, hindi mo sila madadaan sa usap-usap. Bilis sila nawala eh.
Eh,
Tsaka, tignan mo si Jepoy. Kita kong pinunit niya yung balat.
Mali nga yun. Bad nga yun.
In the
Ilang tao? Sisa. Ang tao.
it's double of what you had. The people that brought you initially was 12. Now it's dalawang dosena just surrounding. Not including the alcalde.
Isa?
A dozen?
Yeah, 2 dozen. It's 24. So 25 people all know if you count the alcalde.
Sisa starts counting one by one.
Pointing it out on the, where they're
In
standing.
Filipino. Slowly. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. Like she starts counting them and like I assume she can also pinpoint the direction.
Yeah, I mean you're just gesturing in the direction where you're counting, where you're pointing. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then you see like she's going around in circles, like
Oh my God.
full circle of the kubo. In that moment, as she stops to dalawamput lima, a hand grabs at Lucia, a bloody hand, because this is in response to uh Lucia apologizing to Jepoy. Says, ako dapat maghingi paumanhin. Hindi ko kayo naprotektahan. Hindi kayo parang kasalanan ko na nahuli kayo.
Medyo naintindihan ko na kung ano nangyayari dito. Teka lang. Tatayo ako at sisigaw ako malakas. Antonio! Lumabas ka! Ako ito,
While
si
he's
Itim.
doing that, I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Gonna grab as many knives as I can.
Yeah, you know, like you get when you get there actually, common setup for most farmers is like they would have the kitchen knives and whatnot. You also see a bolo, like the multiple bolos, as the kitchen is heading out to the back.
Nice. I
So,
will grab every weapon that I can.
ooh, okay. So you only have 2 hands,
Yep.
but you can
must be
grab.
I put some by my armpit and
Puta.
I grab.
They're sharp, huh? The bolos are sharp. They're used to like cut like fucking grass and shit.
I put it by the handle.
Sa
The
inipit
hill.
sa kilikili, tangina, hiwa. Anyways, what a way to shave. But you get like 2 bolos in between your armpits. You hold one. Exactly. Yeah, so it's that sharp. And then like you get a couple of kitchen knives. Probably you have 3 bolos, one in each armpit, one in your hand, and about 3 kitchen knives on one hand. So when by the way, when Itim shouts, lumabas ka! You hear almost like a chuckle as he says, nasa labas na ako. Anong pinagsasabi mo?
Magpakita ka, mag-usap tayo. Ako ito, si Itim, anak ni Datu.
Nasa labas ako. Ikaw lumabas.
Maliwanag pa ba sa labas din mo?
No, it's dark already.
Okay. Lalabas ako.
You step out into the door, into the outskirts of the, like, the Bahay Kubo.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hello?
Oh no. Hello?
Hello?
Sorry. What is that?
No, you step out into the door, and you see the man a couple of meters away from the house, and he is surrounded with people in uniform. The Dayuhans. They're military.
Oh! Dayuhan? Dayuhan yung mga Kastila uniform?
All of them, yeah. Antonio is a Castilla.
Ay, papasok ulit ako. Ulit ako. I'm so sorry. Papasok ako. Pasok. Ang dami nila. Ang dami nila na gagawin natin.
I think you stepped out.
Akala ko Pinoy. Akala ko Pinoy.
No.
Oh my God.
He is the man with the devil tongue. he is Spaniard.
I pat Itim by the shoulder, go. And I just nod like.
Lalayo ko. Lusot.
Well, they saw your face now. They just came back in.
Pinoy kasama niya. Nangasa ako.
No, I'm just gonna ask you above table because it's too much to translate. Like, what the fuck's happening?
Oh,
He's going to mention what's happening. Like, Antonio de Luna is outside. He is the one who ripped Jepoy's skin off. He wants something with us.
Oo, kakampi
Am
niyo
I
eh.
familiar with the name?
ooh. You can do do you have politics with you?
Politiko ba ako?
Or?
Hindi po. Theology lang.
Oh, actually.
Ako.
Theology. What? You can. This wouldn't be a theology thing. Tell you what, I'll let you roll for etiquette. See if your uncle said it in passing, because it's important to know your elders.
Is it straight up etiquette?
Intelligence and
Is there an attribute?
intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah, because this is a recall.
Difficulty?
7 above.
Is naman, no? Akala naman, no?
Oh wow! Oh wow! Double. The 10s are
Nice.
coming out, and I keep forgetting to show everybody your rolls. Okay. Damn.
1 success. And then above.
So you have 1 success. You do recognize it in passing. Alcalde is a rank that's given to those of the colonies handled by those taken over by the crown. So this is a high-ranking individual. Your uncle has mentioned it in passing, especially in declaration to your trip. The people you can approach. One of them being the alcalde. So your uncle is aware of this and made you know like the positions and like, oh yes, it would, like for the nuns, like you can always approach the alcaldes for safety. They will give you shelter. So as a matter of etiquette, they um they serve the church. They cannot refuse help from the church. Like or like if the church asks for help, they will have to provide. That is what Lucia knows from her uncle. Thank you, uncle. Common
Thank you,
courtesies.
Uncle. Uh, she would look to Noah. Like, what would the alcalde want with us?
I do not know. But whatever it is, one thing is for certain. He is a cruel man.
Oh,
Looks
sorry.
towards Jepoy's direction.
Oh. Is he the
Why
one
do
who
you
did
ask?
that?
He nods.
Yes. Siya yun.
Hmm.
Kita-kita ko.
Surely there must be some misunderstanding here. Perhaps we can talk to them and fix this situation.
It's not a misunderstanding. He was there when I became a vampire. He
Magkakampi kayo?
is treacherous. I look towards Itim. No. No. But he
Ba't
needs
nandun
Regardless.
us.
Kailangan
Wait,
nila sa
he says that in Filipino for you.
Okay. Ganito gagawin natin. Sa tingin ko, mukha naman siyang traidor, so baka kaya mo kausapin.
Grabe naman, tol. Magkaibigan mo kayo, hindi?
Hindi.
Sige. Usapin ko.
I will go with you.
I look towards Lucia, do a speed translate. Because kawawan man tong batang to, hindi niya matintindi.
I will get the merit na po. Wait lang ha.
I mean, over time.
Kukuhain ko. Buisit, magbibisaya ito.
Okay. So DM.
Bubulungan ko sa Isko. Pag
DM.
nilalak.
Yes, yes.
Sige, go mix. Ikaw muna.
Ay, sorry. Bulong lang ako kay Isko. Paglabas
Yep.
nila, sara mo yung pinto.
He looks at him, like side-eyes him in almost a comical manner. Seryoso ka? He's like, seryoso ka?
I nod.
Pag-isipan ko.
Sige.
Okay.
While they're plotting over our potential demise,
Yes.
DM,
Yes.
I would like to exit, despite the burns on my body from being a vampire.
Yes.
I would like to exit with the gravitas associated to a priest, which is looking the part. Perhaps this will help with the negotiations or any conversation.
Mhm.
Perhaps an appearance and etiquette as I exit out. I'm not gonna stumble out. I'm not gonna simply open the door and walk out. I'm gonna walk out with purpose,
Okay.
and I want them to feel that.
Is it possible for me to support that then, no?
I will tell you right now, because of your one success in etiquette, he immediately has a success on that. He will use that. So I will say your wits and etiquette right now already has one success. Just don't roll a one, please.
Sure. I can roll a wits and etiquette. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see
I
if
am
you're very
going-
demure and mindful as you step out.
Sure. Okay,
Coach him
I'm
on the
going.
way there how to be demure and mindful.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, I will use fast talking, the jargon feature that allows me to use any specialty for a social role, to add my Catholicism specialty into this etiquette role.
So does that mean you're chanting like a prayer on the way? Because that would
I
allow.
am w- I am walking with the gravitas of a priest,
Yeah, but
because I am still wearing a
no, but
priest's outfit.
the fast talk, I know the role wise allows for social, but fast talk is like it's using words. So I need to know if you're using like a prayer, like it's still using like a verbal thing. So beyond just the aura, I don't think I would allow fast talk for that. Uh, Even if it
Okay,
says it
okay.
gives
Well,
social, it just has to have a verbal component because it is deception through words. Like it is like a sleight of
okay,
hand through words. So unless you're
okay.
involving
Then
prayer, if it's just like an aura vibe, like JoJo style, nah. The fast talk won't go in.
gotcha. Okay. I think it's awkward. Like anyone walking out of a door saying a prayer is a little stupid. So no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna just simply do a 60-10.
Mm-hmm. You already have one success already from Lucia. Ooh, boy, people are rolling tens. People
All
are
right, there you
rolling
go.
tens.
No.
Okay,
Thank you, Lucy.
that is a
Thank you, Sia.
total of 4 successes. As you paint the picture of what it is that everyone that's surrounding Antonio, every Guardia Civil and him see that steps out. It'll be in slow mo, everything. Paint a cinematic of it.
Sure. What they see as the door slowly walks up, turns open, is a clearly educated man. His hat having fallen down on the ground, he only has a coat on top of the priestly garments that he has used every single day, every single afternoon, and every single evening whenever he went out to chant, to pray, and to preach the word of God. This man is fully dedicated to Catholicism. This is not a man who is your run of the mill farmer. This is not a man who is out here to kill. He's out here to talk, because that's everything that he's ever done. And he steps out with good posture, shoulder to shoulder, towards everyone outside. I am here to talk. What is going on, brothers?
You, some of the Guardia Civil, you noticed, with how much you exude this aura of authority from the church, some of them look away. Some of them look uncomfortable. But Antonio keeps his fixed smile and he takes a step forward, meeting your own level of authority. As he goes, finally, you all decided to step out. Now, allow me to escort you to the proper place for proper conversations. There are eyes and ears everywhere. We simply need you all to testify regarding the events that transpired last night. That is all. Due diligence of citizens in this society.
Testify. Does this justice include the ripping of the skin of my companion,
Oh,
Antonio?
he looks surprised. I didn't expect you made friends with my ghoul.
You're cool.
Yes, he is my property. Nothing more, nothing less. You still find companion in him, sure, but he forgets his place. I can repair his face if that eases you.
He is property, like a slave.
He scoffs. You speak as if you don't come from the motherland.
Is like trade still legal? OOC.
Yep, unfortunately, slavery is still very much common here in this time and place. There has been radicalization of like assuming this is where Noah's mind space is, where everybody
Yes,
has free
that's
will, everybody has you know.
yeah, that
Yep. So he
yeah, that is
scoffs
his
at
stance.
us.
That is his stance. Yes. I do not respond to that, but rather I turn the conversation to his previous point. Wish for us to speak in a place of proper decorum. Am I to assume that you will do no harm to us? You will not bring us to any harm. And I'm gonna watch his answers carefully, DM.
Oh, sure. There's a smile on his faces. As long as you follow the traditions, I'm sure Padre Zacharias has walked you through them, each and every one. We all have rules to abide. Even I am not above the law. I am to bring you to the proper domains, the proper jurisdictions. And, in a way, you have done your due diligence.
I have done my diligence.
Yes. Were you not sent to investigate what transpired in the docks?
That is correct.
Were you not
You
witness
speak
to
only.
horrific events the night prior?
It was horrific, yes.
That is all. You simply need to report your findings, and we go about and act in it what you witnessed. Due process. We are civil here, but we are rather stringent and firm and ruthless to make sure that the laws remain upheld. That is how we continue to live as a society.
I do not know enough about Itim or Isko or Sisa. I don't even know how long Lucia has been undead. But can I insight check this guy now?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Maybe, yeah, 'cause perhaps through his impressions, his implications, I might know that these people might die if I agree with this man. This is
Then may
awareness on
I
my character's end.
Sure.
may I also do an insight because I hear mentions of the dock and what transpired.
Sure.
I'm sure I can understand the language.
Yeah, anyone, you guys are all within hearing range. You guys can roll for sus. So this is a wits and empathy roll. I think you have logic.
Yes, I would love that.
Yes. You're discerning.
Very quick question because this will help. With what conclusions Noe comes to. Isko, did you ever tell Noe about why you guys jumped? Hindi, no?
Nope.
No? Okay. Yeah, this is why I'm making the roll because Isko never told me.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's roleplay. 6d10.
You're a padre. That's very respectable. I am a criminal. I will not say what I am doing.
7, 8. Okay, you have two insights.
What was it again?
Two insight. This is. Oh no, this is eerie. You got. Is it the previous one with the tens? Or is it the 60-10? The one above eerie.
The 60-10. The 60-10 is the one I rolled, so
Okay.
that's 2
So
successes.
2 successes. It really sounds like much to his title, the alcalde, due process is there. As with all due processes in the court of law, there will be a sentence. There could be death.
Could be that.
The thing is, you can testify and your statement can be damning evidence. As the way the courts work for most things. There is a witness report, somebody declares this, that's how you bring about a sentence. But it goes to show that there is an existence of a court. Like, there is a jury, there is something. You, in a literal sense, logically, like, he hasn't lied to you. He's letting you know the procedurals. But you are aware that whatever it is you might have witnessed, especially related to the docs, it can mean death for your group. Whoever it is you're testifying against. You don't know who it is you're testifying against to yet. There could be death. Your words can mean death to those you are speaking out of. So it's a matter of who it is you're talking, like you're being witness to.
And I'm being told in chat right now that he did witness the dead bodies. Oh no, he was reported that there were dead bodies inside that boat. That doesn't paint enough of a picture, but he gets a grasp of the situation. And I imagine Lucia does too because of the 2 successes.
The 2 successes as well. No. Because this is against a kindred, so 7 above. Oh wait, yeah, 7, 8, sorry. Somebody
just
rolled
one.
the 5d10.
Yeah, 7, 8. Yeah, 2 get 2 success.
At least for Lucia, your uncle was also part of the court due process. So it seems that the fact that you haven't been outright killed yet, your words right now, your statements, you're being kept alive to say something. Every one of you. Because you know how most procedurals work. If you are not taken as a witness, you're usually killed on sight.
Denma, if we don't go with them willingly, they have the right to take us there forcefully, yes?
Yes. Because you're going against law. Even on a human court.
Noah understands this too
I'm-
because he is Spanish.
Yes.
He is Spanish. He knows how fucked up the government is, so Noah will reluctantly nod.
If I may be so bold, Mr. Alcalde.
You step out and make yourself visible, or you speak in the house?
I will step out
Okay.
and make myself visible. I know he probably knows we're all there.
Hindi, kasi pumasok si Itim eh. Baka gusto nila mag-story through the windows or something. I'm just making sure.
Lalabas ako.
Okay.
And
Gusto niyo yung drama? Gusto niyo yung drama?
watch lang!
Are you sure about that?
So
Go
right
on.
now you're both outside, right? And we're currently inside still.
May I still do what I want to do? Then
Yes.
is it
go
okay?
ahead. Yeah, sure.
Okay. I will check first the reaction of the alcalde. Like, will he listen to me? Does he wave me off because I'm a woman? I am in nun garb.
Oh,
I try to carry myself as such.
at the moment you step out, he goes, madre. He makes a bow. And he extends his hand, not touching himself, but he does like a sign of the cross.
I try to repeat the gesture. I'm not sure how Catholics do it. I'm so sorry. Whatever gesture is appropriate upon that reading.
Yes.
Yeah, alcalde. Like, couldn't help but overhear your conversation from the door. It would seem that you are only enacting what the law asks of its citizens to do so. However, if we are to join you, would it be alright for you to heal up the wounds of the person that has been torn apart?
Oh, my apologies if you found my actions grotesque. He tried to get in the way of the law. He tried to stop. He tried to stop me to enact what needs to be done. He thinks taking you in means death. No. You need to go through the processes of law. I hope you do not find it too barbaric, but the man needed to know his place. I will, in good faith, heal his wounds. In due time.
Lu- Lucia will nod. She places a hand over Noe because he might not agree what she's going to say next. But she continues with, and that is completely understandable. There is no one who is above the law. However, I implore you to have mercy, for they are Indios. What do they know of our systems?
Ah, would they... Good night. Night. Sorry. Get distracted. Uh, shoo.
Yes, I am distracted.
Go. um, excuse me. At the mention of the Indios, he goes. There's like this smile on his face. This land is ours now. They must understand that those who rule the land, their laws, their traditions are to be followed. They are fresh, human and kindred alike. But they will learn. And for that, they need to be part of the process, not excluded. You understand, yes? The way to learn is to be a part of it. Yep, he did say the land is ours. I need somebody to roll for self-control.
How do you do self-control?
How many dots do you have in control, my friend?
Okay. Wait, let me open up my sheet. Closing. Control.
Self-control, you have two. Roll, please.
Let's go.
Do I even bother?
Or no, that's not it.
Nope,
2d10 there.
210? Ano? Oh, you're calm.
Oh,
Okay, you bite
Ay,
your
ang
tongue.
ganda.
Ooh, you're like, of course, like, you.
ina!
The thing.
Nakakagigil!
Here's the thing. He swaps the language twice. I'll let Noah pick up on this. He specifically made sure when he said this land is ours, he said it in the mother tongue. Sa atin ang
Bastos!
lupa. This land is ours. Then he goes back to Spanish, just making sure to stab at whoever it is, the fellow Indios in the area.
Nanggigigil ako. Gusto ko sumigaw. Sisigaw ako din, ma. Walang sayo!
Kaya nga.
Tago ako. Siya po yun.
And that response, and he goes, I know it is hard to accept. It's only been a decade after all. We bring order to this savage land. But
Bastos kang bata ka.
like, he goes, if we could, they will not learn. If we put them to the side, we have to make them part of our society and understand why we do the things we do. And of course, these people were also key witnesses to what has transpired last night. There have been many crimes that have been committed. We simply need to confirm. We do not go for hearsay. We go for reports, eyewitness reports.
Grandma, is it at all possible to at least get him to heal up the wounds of Jepoy?
He said in
Like a
time.
diplomacy role
No,
or
I mean,
something?
he agreed.
Because Lucy,
Yeah,
in time.
not right now. He said he will in time. So it's not anytime soon. He wants the man to think about his decisions of getting in the way of the law, so he's not gonna heal him right away. And also,
It's a matter of
yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
also, this is
so it's a
related
matter
to
of his nature.
yes. And Isco plays. This is me using the material given by players. The face was there for a while with Jepoy, so I'm gonna keep it a while. I'm sorry, sorry Jepoy. Just using player material.
Okay, got it. So she'll drop it. She'll instead look to Noe, rather.
Very well.
Is it?
We will cooperate, but if you will allow us, I would like to explain the situation to those inside.
I can explain. I speak their language. I am here. They have questions, they can ask me. But be warned, if they resist the law will treat them in kind.
It will not take long, Senor Alcalde. Perhaps we could give you an introduction just so they are not as hostile and reluctant to follow the word of the law. In time, they will see their errors. Would you allow us at least 10 minutes? Or 5?
Ooh. Ooh, do you have... Ooh, wait, I kind of want to know, does you have smooth talk, that smooth ability?
I have striking looks. I don't have smooth talk because I am a daughter of a company.
Okay,
My voice is
actually,
already
sure,
very
let's...
pretty.
You are a beautiful woman. you are a beautiful,
I'd like to
Yes?
I'd
Go ahead.
I'd like to help her because I've got a conversation specialty in expression, which is 4 dice. So I will be helping her.
Yes, please roll. Any successes you have will add to her dice. Her success rolls. You can add
Can I
striking
do
looks.
expression?
Yeah, I would say,
I
yeah, go for expression and charisma. Bling, bling, bling.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
My
I'm also
my
hot.
charisma is specialty in captivating.
Yeah,
I'm pretty.
yeah,
Do I add a dice for captivating?
yes, because you're buying yourself 10 minutes alone with people to corroborate stuff. The alcalde is not a patient man, but perhaps he would give
Okay.
in to
Okay.
you if you roll well. 7 above.
Okay.
10, 9.
I
That's a 1
plus.
reroll.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
2.
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
no,
damn.
so you give
Negated.
you
Quack,
get
quack.
1 suck to There's already 1 suck.
It's 2. It's 2. Got 2 successes.
Oh no, 7 above.
There's a 9.
Yeah, 10, 9.
Oh, right.
And there you have
Right.
2
Oh,
ones.
right. There was a 1. That one. Yeah, it's 1 success.
Yeah.
I'm giving that to Lucia.
Yes.
And if
How much
I
do
may roll
striking looks add? Like
2.
plus 2
plus
dice?
2.
Yep.
Plus 2, yes.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Okay.
It's
9,
just
10, 11, 11,
two
D10.
gorgeous
Pray for
church
me.
people talking.
Yup. Just like,
Side
please
by
give us
side.
10 minutes.
Please be gorgeous enough.
Oh my god.
Oh,
1, 2,
yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 7, 8. 8. Okay, 9. You know what? He indulges you. He says, do understand, we must not stay long. There are eyes and ears everywhere. I wish for you to speak in the safety of the place. But if you wish to speak here, we will protect you. 10 minutes.
Thank you,
I would
Alcalde.
not want to keep you from your job as well. What?
Yes,
Alright.
of course.
And then he looks, make your 10 minutes count. Make sure that the Indios understand. Well, I will not brief them further. I would assume you take the responsibility of the knowledge.
Of course. Of course.
He steps back. The others kind of just move close, just enough to, like, parameter and whatnot. You all step in. Okay. I will actually time you guys right now in real time. 10 minutes.
Then,
Give
then
us a
before
signal.
that, can you tell us how many people are there? Like how many people are surrounding us? I would like a number.
Oh, I gave it to
Also,
Sisa. So 24. And the Alcalde, it's 25.
and are they
Ang
kindred?
dami.
Are they kindred? Like the Guardians still kindred or are they human?
Sisa has confirmed that they are all kindred.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ayun.
Okay.
25 people.
Got it. Sige. We'll walk inside and Noah will go. Do not have a lot of time.
I will attack!
There are
Kidding.
there are 25 kindred. Well, outside. 25 na aswang. Kailangan nila na sumama tayo sa kanila.
Teka lang, hindi pwede. Hindi pwede.
Teka, ba't kami nadamay? Kadugo mo yun, di ba?
Ang kailangan nila ay ang pagkwento ninyo sa kung ano ang nangyari sa what is both in Filipino. even in this moment, he just doesn't fucking know some words. Bangka. Sa bangka.
Ano? Pareho pwede. Pero ano kinalaman ko sa bangka? Teka, hindi ko maintindihan eh.
Oo nga, anong
Actually, look
bangka?
at you and go, you make a point. Wala kang kinalaman sa bangka.
Oo nga. And you would have... Kayo, ano ko nalaman niyo sa bangka?
Ewan ko, naglalaro lang kami ni Lola bago kita nakita itim eh. Anong bangka? Alam ni Lola yung bangka, pero wala akong nakita bangka.
Kita mo, labas kami dito.
DM, quick question. Are we politically able to rule Itim and Sisa out of this
No.
by the notion that they were not involved?
No. The thing is,
Why?
Sisa's eidetic memory, and from the wording itself, your jurisdiction was the boat and other things you've witnessed. But there have been other crimes committed that night that have eyewitnesses. Context clues.
I'm not aware of these.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of these.
No, Antonio
So,
said this. Antonio said there were other crimes committed that night. So
Oh.
it's not just you related. They're grabbing as much eyewitnesses that were involved. And for them to spare the Indios means that they are crucial to the court.
I see. Okay. Then, thank you for clarifying that. Sige. Ang kinalaman raw ninyo ay eyewitness in Tagalog. So sorry.
Just do it because Denmark's timing us.
Okay.
Mga saksi.
Mga saksi.
Mga saksi.
Kailangan lang nila ng mga saksi sa mga iba't ibang krimen na nangyari kagabi.
Wala nga akong masyado maalala sa kagabi. Pero-
Pwede.
Kung hindi kayo sumama, I'm sorry. But I am sure they will kill us if we do not cooperate.
Ang inatagal
Ganyan.
naman.
Ganyan ang mga Kastila.
Ilan ulit sila?
25.
Okay.
Lahat sila aswang.
Tingin ko kaya natin.
I blink at you like, huh?
Hindi. Tingin ko kaya natin.
Kayang tumakbo o...
Ayaw natin... Ganito, sasama ako. Sige, payag ako. Kasama ako. Pagkakaalam, kung may pinagsasabi kayong krimen, alam ko itong si... points to Sisa. I don't remember if you told us your name. siya, alam ko sasama siya, binilin siya sa akin ng matanda, di sasama ako. Wala. At least pag
Binili ni
kasama ako.
Lola?
Oo. Binilin ni Lola.
Sige, sama ako.
Kitandan lang po, mga kapatid. Meeting po na ito. Lahat ng sasabihin nyo ay baka makapatay sa inyo. Mag-ingat sa bawat salita. Okay?
Ba't ako magtatago?
Dahil ang 25 ay maaari maging 100.
Sige. Tama na. Tama ka, brother. Ikaw, Isko. Plano mo?
Plano? Teka lang. Wala bang tatagong lagusan dito? He starts looking at the floor. Like, tapping the floorboards. Baon nyo na lang ako sa lupa.
Ang maalala ko lang, Isko, ay mayroon silang kapangyarihan para makahanap ng tumatago.
Alam ko. Nagtago nga siya. Parang bulay po. Isip ko. Ano naman, no?
Alam kong mahirap ang sitwasyon na to, pero wala kaming ibang maisip. Paumanhin.
Pag sumama kami, saan tayo dadalhin?
DM, where was me and Padre Zacarias based again?
You guys were based near the Intramuros area.
Okay, gotcha.
Teka lang.
Is the travel towards their DM?
The travel there? Yeah, you guys are like from the. I can show the map too.
Ilang
While you're
oras,
showing.
ilang minuto?
I will actually do a quick cutscene in which, because of the speed in which everyone's at, they're using inhuman speeds. They're literally grabbing, like the Flash. They're using celerity to bring guys in a blink of an eye, running.
Ah, shit. Walang chance na
Okay,
magtakbo. Sige, go, Beb.
Sige. Okay. Intramuros. Maaari sa Intramuros tayo dadalhin. Noong ako'y ginawang ang aswang, sinabi nila sa akin na mag-imbestiga sa barko. Naroon si Lucia at si Isko.
Teka. Isang tanong na lang sa sunod na ako. Pansin ko lang, kayong mga dayuhan yung nag-usap sa labas at kumausap kayo ng traidor. Paano namin malalaman na hindi mo kami binenta?
Ano ang ibebenta namin?
Uy, teka
Buhay
lang
namin.
Ito na konti
O, di ba? Totoo naman, Isko, di ba? Ba't tayo titiwala sa mga dayuhan?
He nods to that question, understanding, and then says, hindi ako sumasang-ayon sa Kastila ngayon. Sapagkat ako'y Kastila, ang kanilang aksyon ay hindi of God. Is not the will of the Lord. Di sa kalooban ng Diyos ko. At ang pagpatay sa inyo, ang paggawa niyan kay Jepoy, hindi ako sumasang-ayon diyan.
Sige, naniniwala ako sa'yo. Pero, pag malaman ko lang na traitor mo kami, ikaw naman babalatan ko.
He nods Do whatever you want.
I nod back.
DM, does untouchable do anything for me at this situation, or it's like
Can you proc untouchable?
I sent Discord, but how do I do that?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Oh,
Your
my
character
Oh my
commits
God.
crimes and is always ahead of their pursuers.
Isko is finding an out. She's digging everywhere.
Suffers the incomplete because of.
Does this mean that if he were to attest, he could lie and he can get away with it?
Commits crimes is always a step ahead of pursuers. Ooh. Wait.
I have that too. Just letting you know. I
You
have
both-
untouchable too. I have untouchable too.
Okay.
Does
Mga
this help
kriminal.
with lying? Does this help with lying to the court, if ever?
Actually, can I borrow? This is the first time I'm actually gonna borrow people to a secret room. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun.
Sure. Is it
Okay.
me and Nisko? Me and Nisko? Are we gonna go together?
Hold on. I have to borrow y'all one by one. Hold on. I have to make a
Okay.
secrets room. Secrets.
One by
Ooh.
one.
Secrets. Does anyone else have untouchable? Does
Iba
anyone else
talaga
have
basta
untouchable?
kriminal.
Verb. If we're going to go with guns blazing, we need to be able to also slip through the guns. What?
But
Yeah,
I
that's
trust
true.
you with my life.
Do not.
Okay.
not.
I'll go
You
drag.
don't you.
First one, who wants to be dragged first? Isko or Noe? You guys will both have different paths.
Anyone.
Who wants to be dragged first?
Sure, I can be dragged first.
Okay. Alright. Hello. Okay, fun fact.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
You in this point in time you would be able to get out of it, but the untouchable doesn't apply to in case somebody else in your group does crime, except for Isko. So this untouchable applies to you. You are protected
Just to
because
me.
you are you can always invoke Padre Zacarias. You are obviously an important key player right now. Noah's just not aware of it. But previous, like when he was turned, remember? Like you were the year that you were like it took a year before he did the ritual to you. Clearly he's been delaying your turn and he was forced to turn you. So there's a lot of variables that we can use for the untouchable in which you can walk away scot-free. This
Not
is
anyone else.
not anyone else. So you can walk away. The death of others cannot touch untouchable. So you can lie in the court. You can move. You can use as many of your arsenals to get out. You personally, but you can't pull anyone else with you.
Okay. So,
So
it's, how about my one feature called Spin Doctor? I can fast talk and sell bullshit stories.
yes,
When
that's
suffering from
something you
tainted
can.
clues.
So this is where
can use that.
it would be very useful right now. So this is where a lot of the talking shines in this scenario with the court. I really hope that no one goes to the combat thing because this is like a potential for you guys to exercise your merits for talking. This is a talk no jutsu scenario.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say you're untouchable. I would say, just for the safety of it, you're already one step ahead of Antonio for the reason that he is trying to blackmail, as far as you know, with your logic. I'll give this to you already. He's blackmailing Padre Zacarias over your existence. But you can trump him with whatever society is there in the traditions. You invoking that you wanted this. This is free will. And your sire on you agreed to a certain time removes all blackmail. It will paint him in a bad picture, in a bad light, in whatever court there is. So you already have that one step ahead that you can use in the court for him. And using that with an audience of the people that he works for, the powers that be, is a good step ahead of Antonio. Just letting you know. Reputation is everything for
Okay.
him. So I would just give that to you as an untouchable token that you
On
can
top of the
use.
spin doctor.
Yes, Spin Doctor, you
On top
can roll it to weave stories for the others. Just be
for the
careful.
others.
You know, I've like as some people are picking up on it, like I've made sheets for each of the NPCs. So
Of
just as
course, of
much as you
course.
guys made your merits, I too have made mine. So be
Of
careful.
course. Of course.
But I believe in the
Of course.
talk no jutsu. So that will be the
Okay.
token I would give to you for
Mhm.
this situation. You have the power there at least against Antonio. So I will
Okay.
put you back
Uh,
into the thing and I will pull these go.
One
Yeah.
question. One more question. One more question.
Yeah.
Uh, Actually, no, 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 no. This is a question for the others now. Thank you so much, Lama.
Oh, no worries. I will eat you now. Yeet. Welcome to the Bolong. Sorry, I don't know if you were talking with the others, but real quick, the way your untouchable works is in invoking all problems that would be attached to you to your sire. There's
Oh.
one tradition that you will hear in which all the sins of the childer will be passed on to the sire. So kung anong ginawa mo, pinagkagagawa na ginawa mo, mapupunta sa sire. So that is the one chip I
Oh,
will give you for this. That keeps
thank
you
you.
one step ahead. So if ever you get caught in the thing, my sire is this person, if you like, siya yung managot. He did not teach me. Like the literal lack of knowledge of, I don't know what the fuck the traditions are. I didn't even know that there was a thing. I was just fucking turned and I was doing stuff with him. That puts a lot of weight against Atay. So the
Okay.
moment you hear the traditions about, because I gave them on the list of the traditions, the moment they do that in the court, that's Isko's bargaining chip to be untouchable.
Oh
That's,
my god.
you are a childer. Hindi ka tinuruan. Putang ina. How are you supposed to know? So that is your chip for this. I will let you know. You need to do a lot of talk no jutsu. The court thing is gonna use a lot of social roles. So
Oh
that
no.
is your one untouchable. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Does danger sense does not have anything to do with this, right?
sorry.
Danger sense does not have anything to do with this.
No. It's just your untouchable thing. I mean, right now it's going off like you're gonna be at the belly of the beast in a sense. You're not safe.
Mm,
But
gotcha.
you can, with the how you're listening to things, and once they like zero in on you that you have to pay for your mistakes, you can use that law against them once it's brought up. But you have to be keen that you make sure that any of the NPCs that bring up the traditions be like, hey, oh, hey, hey. That's your key to untouchable. That's the one thing I can give for that untouchable. Because that literally, hindi ka na pwede kasuhan because of that.
Okay. So it's because whatever I did, it's because I am ignorant in the sense that I was not taught
Yes.
by my sire.
Yes. And
I
here's the thing as well. Um this untouchableness only applies to you. You can opt to use that knowledge for everyone else, but you have to find their respective sires, their names. If you don't
oh
have their
no.
names, they're fucked. So note that this not you can use this knowledge for the other players, but it would benefit you the most because you already have a name of your sire. Sila, you're not sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, all right. We'll go ahead now to the groups. Yeet,
Uh,
yeet. Wait,
my
why can't I flick you?
goodness.
And now we return. And the time
Oh
is
boy.
up. We're gonna do a quick cinematic cutscene as everybody is briefed in a sense in the 10 minutes. You see the gorgeous Sibyl open the doors. There will be 3 for each person. They hold your arms. Sisa is familiar with this process. Arms, the back. But this time, you feel a whiplash. I need everyone in this group, to roll for a stamina. I think everybody has stamina. Yes?
Uh-oh.
Does everybody have fortitude?
No.
I have fortitude.
I have
Okay,
it.
you add your fortitudes for this whiplash, because you literally get yeeted across the area. I just need you to make a stamina roll, just flat stamina. If you have fortitude, you can add it.
Where is fortitude?
Where is fortitude? I'm
Yeah,
looking for it.
the bolos suddenly
It's a discipline. So
Wow! Okay,
hold on
okay
to
lang,
it.
sige.
Okay. I don't have
Uh,
that.
Wow,
Is
Henley.
this what's this stamina
Roll.
roll again? Oh my god.
Ang stamina roll lang. You just need at least one success to survive it, unless I give you a
Oh,
debuff. Ah, mig.
Damn, okay.
It seems fine.
Can I use a willpower so that I can double my
Double dice,
dice?
yes. Before you roll.
same.
You
I
can do
need to
that.
do the same.
You need
I
to.
need these.
Yes,
I need this.
you may do so.
Okay.
You're fine. You have
Alright.
one success.
Thank you.
I don't
Wow.
need to
Thank you.
give
Thank you.
a.
Using willpower as well.
Oh my god. Do you want to re-roll that 2d10s, Itim? Oh, one. Okay. Oh my god. Someone. Oh my god, Stubby!
She lives.
Thank you, Stubby, for the raid. Holy moly. Hi. We are in the middle of playing Vampire the Masquerade Dark Ages. Yeah, hello. Oh, thank you for the follow. So I'm just having everybody roll because they are literally going through like the uh the X-Men thing where the Flash literally teleports a lot of the people to the locations. So I think
Damn.
everybody passed. Did Itim roll for his 2d10? He did have an explosive dice. Let's see, it's dramatic because Isco got dramatic. I want to establish if he got dramatic as well. This is for Itim.
I got the second roll is a 4 and a 7.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you are also dramatic. For you, it's fine. It's just a breeze in your hair. The one success, you guys really felt like a normal human being would have snapped their necks with the speed, but for you guys, it is all like it's fine. Just a wind in your hair. You guys all get teleported and still surrounded in this area. A lone house, an ancestral home. In this era, this is newly built. In today's age, it's very, very old. Yep. Thank you for the lurk, Stubby. Hopefully you have good dinner. Do your post stream rest and hug the cats for me. But yes, also I'll give a content warning to folks. For those who I'll be also speaking in my mother tongue on occasion, so you might not be able to understand. This is a Filipino campaign, so anyways, you guys all stand before you at least. For Noe and Isco, you immediately recognize the house. Bahay Carmina. This is literally ground zero. Try the historical counterpart for the players. Try to imagine if Aguinaldo's house, where the flag was waved, was taken prematurely by the Spaniards. So this is like the counterpart of it. This particular house is called Carmina because of the amount of bloodshed that's splattered on its wood. The tinge in the wood is an indication of just how many people were slaughtered around this area. It is very uneven. No amount of water or rain can remove the stain in the wood. That's why it's called Bahay Carmina. There would be flies that would fly up to, that would congregate in some areas with the smell of the rotting blood around it. So it does have this reddish purplish hue in the entirety of the wood. And you basically see like the mismatch red all around it. So this is where this is the base of operations for the Guardia Civil at the heart of Luzon, in particularly the edge of, I mean, within the outskirts of Intramuros. So it's like it's in the heart of the city. They needed access to Binondo and Intramuros, so it's like seated in between the areas. The door opens, and you see more guards waiting for you to enter. Who steps in first?
I assume Danma that the first to step in will be the one who testifies.
Oh no.
So we're testifying one by one. Are we testifying one by one?
Oh, they're just waiting who goes in first.
Oh,
Each and
okay.
every one of you is testifying. It's just who goes in first in this basically
DM.
house of death.
Jepoy.
Alright.
No, Jumper's not here. Unfortunately, he's left in his hut.
I'd like to walk in first and make that same charisma etiquette roll that I did in the previous scene. If that's alright.
Yes, you may do
Alright.
so.
Awesome. Okay, how much willpower do I have? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sige, apat na bala yan, guys. I will save 1 willpower for
I
each of you.
support.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Can I
much.
support his role in any way? Like follow him like an entourage because I am in nun garb. Is that fine?
The role from earlier is what did you roll earlier again, Noah? Sorry, my brain blanked for a moment. It is
It was a 10d10 and I got 1 success.
I know. What was the roll? Was it charisma and
It was wits and etiquette.
wits and etiquette? Okay. For so you're using, because like you're approaching this in a more calculated way, so it's still wits and etiquette. The beautiful person behind can use charisma and etiquette. You're trying to be like beautiful.
Can I also look hot?
I want to be like.
Looks?
Okay, so you're opting for more of the face now. You can swap it for charisma. Yes.
I am a hot priest.
Okay, channeling hot priest energy. Go.
I want to say I'm a hot nun, but I'm just gonna say that I'm a textbook nun, very pious looking.
Oh.
I will also use striking looks.
All right.
Would captivating as a specialty help, Denma?
Yeah, you're painting a picture of like, you know, like the way celebrities would go into the court, like they're wearing, you know, like pious clothing, like, oh yeah, I did shoplifting, but I'm wearing these clothes to make it seem like I'm very guilty of my, you know, like you're presenting yourself in a way that speaks to the masses. So that is
I'm rolling
difficulty.
Okay.
7 above, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 2, you give 3 successes over 2 Pibs.
8.
Pibs roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, 4.
6. I got a 10. I also got a 10 here. Explosion.
Yep. I'm counting because this, I have to scroll up for the other one. So that's 4, 5 plus 3. So you do get 8 successes. Paint, you and Ayer, you and Lucia, tag team, paint a picture on what people see as you enter Bahay Carmina.
Okay, alright. So, sige. The door opens. There's a creak to it. Gee! I imagine they're double doors and they creak open, revealing the light of the moon shining upon the backs of Noah and Lucia as they walk in. And from the way that they walk, from the way that they look around, there's a kindness to their faces, a genuineness, a passion that reflects their love for the Lord these two would never do anything wrong. Never. Lucia?
I want to say that by the way they appear very soft on the eyes, that to those onlookers, even those that are part of like the Horado, they would, upon first glance, look at us and see, oh no, they're not here to stand as witness. Maybe they're here to also join the court.
Ooh.
Because the way they hold themselves is so holy. They're kind of like gliding across the floor, not looking an inch of guilt in their eyes.
Ooh.
Seconded.
Okay. As you step in, all the gorgeous Sibyls kind of pause and you realize up in what looks to be steps, there seems to be like this second floor foyer. I actually have a picture of it real quick. I'll shift real quick. Shimmy. I prepare a picture for these because I want to paint the courtroom scene really coolly. Oh wait, no. It's more or less, you know, like how the old houses, there's like stairs moving up and there's like a balcony where you can see the upstairs. You see various red eyes staring down, intrigued, perplexed, different eyes watching curiously at the face of like, what are they doing? Why are they here? Kind of. So yeah, you do give the impression that as far as they are concerned, you are witnesses to the court, but you look like you're supposed to be part of them. You see them in different, at least for Itim, you are triggered because all of them are wearing the Yuhan clothes in that era. All of them are Spaniard coded.
Please.
So you're seeing that staircase, and all of them are just looking down to where you guys enter. The others follow, and you see the shift of the face from the nun and the priest. There's now almost like this amusement. There's this sinister glee seeing the Indios enter now, as if they're entertainment. But in the midst of this, stepping out from the stairs and going down is a familiar face. At least in Noe. His face is different from the others as he goes, oh, thank goodness. He rushes to you and embraces you. You're safe.
Padre. I give him a hug and like I sink into his like the crook of his neck. Padre, look. It is Lucia. She's alive.
He turns and you see like his expression is a mixed look. Lucia, are you alright?
I don't know what nuns are supposed to do when faced with priests, but she'll do the appropriate greeting.
It's generally a bow, kiss on the ring. They have rings on their fingers.
In which case she would approach.
Yeah.
To do so, yeah.
He lets you kiss basically the papal ring on his finger.
I have been well enough in the company of Padre Noe here.
I'm glad you are safe. Had I known, he trails off. He goes, there's much talk. But your uncle knows you're dead, and it's better that way. He mustn't know what you have become. It is not safe.
I hope that there will be time afterwards to explain why such a judgment was
Shifting a little bit to Itim, you see the priest embrace a fellow dayuhan. What is the emotion going through him right now?
Pwede dumura. Pwede dumura.
Okay.
Pwede naman, pwede naman.
Dudura ako din. Kadiri kayo.
There's a spit, and you
Uh.
see Padre Zacharias kind of look at the direction where you spit, and it's like, "Sup?" And then he goes, "Friends of yours?"
I hope that it will come to that, Padre. But on to matters. Does this not? I whispered to him in a way, like if the priest equivalent of thieves can't, priest can't. I'm speaking Bible. I look around, I look around and go, does this not remind you of Pontius Pilate and our Lord Jesus Christ? As I will try to subtly communicate. We are in a dangerous situation where our words may very well kill us. I just want to communicate that to him.
Oh, he says, "Fear not. You are safe so long as you speak the truth and what it is you've seen." He kind of goes, lets out an exhale as he does let you know. Let me paint the scene, at least for everyone.
Yes. Yes.
He goes, he turns, like, it's like a switch. You recognize his charisma as he speaks to all kindred in the room. He goes, tonight is a night in which we will find reconciliation, and we will continue to uphold the traditions that keep us safe and living in peace in this society. A society that will not succumb to violence. We enact upon the due process, and the voices will be heard. There are those that are guilty, and there are those who are simply there at the wrong place in the wrong time. We have tonight witnesses of terrible crimes, and we will see to it that those who committed the crimes will be judged, tried, and as a last resort, removed for the safety of our society. Turns to the others. I introduce to you. He pulls in Noe. My childer. Ang aking anak.
I give a bow.
Everybody,
bow
it's
to
like there's this
everyone.
collective. He is our own.
Anak?
Yes. And you see that he's also
I will gasp
swapping.
with Itim.
Yeah. He's swapping back and forth to at least the keywords to make sure that the Indios, he goes, and fear not the Indios, for they have simply been in the crossfires. Whoever their sires be will pay for their wrongdoings. There are laws in who it is we bring into this world.
Can I really quickly look at what you call this? Itim and Sisa.
Yes.
And an extension Isko.
Yep.
Does the idea of whoever their their sire getting hurt bring anxiety to them?
Actually, yeah. There's like translations here and there. You hear the word traditions. There's a concept of a sire, a master.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is going through Isko, Sisa, and Itim's face right now? Give each of your emotions right now. Like,
If you don't mind.
Ah,
If you don't mind.
blanco. blanco nag-aantay ng translation. Pero taas noo pa rin. Parang naintindihan ko lahat.
Okay.
So Sisa is hiding behind the team. She doesn't like the vibes in this area. She's not a fan.
Okay.
She's cowering behind the team.
Skull probably has that frowning squint, like, ano daw? Huh? Ano daw?
They don't understand.
I mean, you know that Zacharias is trying. Like he said, anak, tradisyon, sire, which he's
Does he communicate that the ones who will take the blame for the crimes are the sires?
Bits and pieces. He actually goes like hold on. He does turn and goes like kayo ay mga bata. Inaaruga pa. Meron kayong mga magulang. Hindi ba?
Oo.
Kilala mo?
Kayo ay mga salinlahi. Yeah.
I understand the language. I don't fucking understand anything though.
No, but
All right, guys, this means we can fuck up your sires, okay? So, like, just letting you know, if you don't like them,
Sire!
if you don't know your sire, then you can fuck them up. At least you live. There we go.
I'm fucked.
Kayo ay
Okay, pero in this context,
yeah.
in this context, what Itim is understanding is by sire they mean parent, which I translated to my father Datu.
Oh,
I don't
translation
know,
errors,
I
but
don't
yes. He just goes, kayo ay mga bata. Huwag kayo mag-alala. Meron kaming mga batas para sa mga bata.
Ano to? Papaluin niyo kami sa puwet?
Like he goes, like Zacharias kind of, and he lets out a laugh, like, hindi naman. He seems humored at this, and he goes, kailangan nyo lang, may mga tuntunin, mga batas na kailangan sundin, tulad ng yung buhay pa kayo. Or kayo ay patay na, salinlahi na kayo. Aswang? Aswang? Yes. Kasama na kayo dito sa syudad natin. Alagaan namin kayo.
Sino maging kadugo ng mga dayuhan?
He kind of turns. Hindi lang sa dugo. Lahat tayo may... He kind of like pauses, contemplating on the next word he says. Biyaya ng Diyos ibinigay sa atin. Tayo lang ang magdadala. Kung gusto mo maintindihan ang biyaya ng Diyos, huwag mo labanan, kundi intindihin.
I'm just gonna frown and nod.
And then he goes, and now we begin the court hearing. It will not be long. I do not wish to prolong further discomfort. It has been a long night and you have seen many horrific things, many in which most children should not he kind of turns and escorts you all to kind of like the basements. There's like a door that leads to like a cobblestone path. You all hear your footsteps as you make a descent. And all the way underneath, there seems to be a stage of sorts with dimly lit torches. It really does feel like a courtroom. Why is the music ominous?
Fucking sad.
Sorry. I'm like spooked by my own music.
Handa na ako.
Sana all.
I'm trying. Wait, hold on. Can I ask for a pause real quick? As Den Mother
sure.
needs to buy a break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Are we gonna die?
Depends on what we say.
What do you think?
I don't look like it. Hey.
Sukol, you okay, buddy? You a Ravnos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you commit any crimes?
Of course I did. What's the problem?
But are the crimes relevant to the crimes being investigated? That's the question.
Well, we were supposed to get the body.
True.
My
You know, to
sire
this-
was supposed to eat them.
That's all you were doing. You were just gonna go there to feed your sire.
It's like a buffet for the
Well,
sire.
I trust Henley that you can handle yourself. You do have the merit. You do have the
I do
merit.
not check myself.
Yeah, you can help yourself with Untouchable, right? No. Yes. No.
Not so bad.
Help! Do you need help? No. Oh, it's not gonna help. Oh shit. You need help, buddy.
You know my presence nga, walang performance, Migs!
Uy!
Oo nga, no.
Presence ka tas walang performance.
Walang performance, Migs! Sabi ko.
Hindi, kasi ganito yun. Gwapo ako. Natural na yun.
Oo naman.
Bagay man.
Ba't ako
Bagay.
mag-acting kung natural?
Bro. You're absolutely right.
Amen.
Walk into that courtroom, meet the prince, and the first thing you do, you rip off your shirt and show them your gains!
Let's freaking go, dude. Hindi,
I've never
anak ako
committed
ng
crime.
tattoo. Anak ako ng tattoo. Bakit ako masasangkot sa krimen? Unang-una, kita mo naman ako, kung ano mang krimen na nagawa ko, syempre matatago ko na maayos. Diba? Ano yung papahuli ako sa layo?
Pusit.
So funny.
Turo nyo sino napatay ko. Turo nyo lang. Mga punyetang... Pwede naman makipag-away sa court ng vampires, no?
Well, of course.
Okay.
Bruha ka naman.
Mm-mm.
You know, yeah, you do have the excuse that you're a bruja. Like,
Yes,
oh, this guy's
I'm-
angry. Oh,
God
it's 'cause
damn. God damn.
Yeah,
I hear y'all.
that's his plan. That's just it.
Pag kinausap nila ako ng Kastila, nako, hindi ako magsasalita. Yun yung ano, I'm gonna be a brat.
God damn.
You'll be so petty, Jer. Trial.
Get on my
DM, I
level.
invoke Bruja. I invoke Bruja. I'm angry.
Suko. Anyways, yeah. So when you guys step down to the cobblestone area,
Magka-frenzy roll kaya ako. Oh!
maybe, probably. But you guys more or less descend to the basement, and basically, there's like, it's almost like a Roman stage in which there's like, it's a lot bigger than it looks, and there's a lot more people that are sitting along the walls. It's almost circular. There is a stone, almost like muddy spot in the middle where one in a hood is standing, and you're all escorted at the center by Padre Zacarias. You see Padre Zacarias approach and reach out to kiss the ring on the man in the middle. The face is obscured. And he kind of looks to Noe again and goes, "Speak only the truth. The truth will set you free." And then he kind of moves closer, puts his hand on your shoulder as he goes, "I know you will do what is right. Do not let human emotions sway. Speak as if God speaks through you."
I nod. I look towards my unlikely friends through this entire one day of adventuring.
I know it.
Technically, it's only been one day. And then I move forward towards this man. I give him the same respects that Father Zacharias gave, bowing towards them. Good evening. My name is Padre Noe Elizondo, childer of the man who once greeted you, Ezekiel Zacharias. I am here to attest and to testify what I know. It is an honor to meet you.
You look up.
Etiquette roll!
You actually the few that get close, and he kind of lifts his head a bit. I need to check something real quick. Ooh. I need you to roll calmly, as the moment you see the countenance of their face, you are immediately repulsed.
Hmm?
Yeah. Can you roll self-control, please?
Of course.
So not, like, you're speaking of someone of authority, but there's something about their face that there's this, like, instinctive, like, you want to step away. This creature is ugly, but you have to fight the impulse right now. So can you make a self-control roll?
Willpower! I rolled 2 dice.
Wait, I don't think willpower applies to the virtues, though, do they? I don't think so.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's okay. You just need one success. It's fine.
It's a 3d10. This is why I wanted to roll willpower.
I mean, no, I have to double check, but I don't think willpower applies to virtues, though. Like the 3 in the bottom. Yeah, I have to double.
Not a very good first impression, huh? I'm sorry.
You can paint a picture on how it is you recoil, because like it's a supernatural repulsion.
Supernatural repulsion.
Yeah, because this is outside your body. This is not some, like, you have seen the ugliest of ugly. You have dealt probably, like, in your missionary work, like, you've seen people with leprosy. You've seen people in, like, the Spanish influenza. That's nothing. This, like, you've kept a kind face, but for some reason you would react violently to the face. See in the middle.
Alright. Then I will play into this. I will honor the role. As I see this person, I am reminded of the countless sick that Noah has donated for their survival and for their medicine. This man makes Noah think of all those people, all of their suffering, funneled into a single creature, and he, in both repulsion and sadness, there's just a look of sadness on this guy's face, like, what happened to you?
You immediately you hear like this, almost like a cat hiss. I do not need your pity.
Apologies. And nod down.
He hisses. And you just see the murmurs of the group like, oh shit.
Yeah, I failed the roll. Carry on.
Yeah.
Apologies.
He keeps, so he doesn't look at anyone else, he just keeps his head low, making sure to not garner any further attention from the other childers. But Padre Zacharias begins. The court hearing shall begin. This night will cover many crimes in which the kindred will need to make a collective decision. We are the Camarilla court. We adhere and all agree to the 6 traditions, and we see fit that it will be respected. And he lists down more or less the traditions, the Masquerade, the baluarte, salinlahi, pagaruga, ang pagmamano, at ang kamatayan. He prefaces that, especially, he emphasizes the 6 traditions. The right to destruction belongs to the elder, to call for a blood hunt. Should the crimes be that grave that will not warrant any further choice. I hate this card. I hate this. No, you're fine. You're fine. The first crime that is brought forth, they say, there are those who come here and seek destruction of this very court. Those who do not see that which we strive for peace, for civility, that of which are the daughters, the cursed daughters. They have found themselves in this soil and have started their corruption from the very ship that carries them. They turn and go, I believe you, he points at Noe, were instructed to see what has happened to the boat.
Is correct.
What did you discover in the boats?
Ian,
Yeah?
is Antonio in the the vicinity right now?
Ooh, I will say you don't need to roll. You notice him. He is right behind, like, like it's a circle in the middle where the elder, they just call them the elder, in the middle. Behind him on your peripheral, because you're facing the elder, that's where he sits.
I see. All right. Okay. Sige, let's do this. So, he looks up and goes, before that, my lord, may I provide context as to the task given to me?
You may. Speak, and speak only the truth.
Thank you.
Should you consider lying, there are those in this very court that will know. Speak wisely.
DM, can I insight that?
Sure. That would
Okay.
be an empathy roll.
Like, is that like an absolute? Like any lie will be seen here. Okay. What's an empathy? 5, E, 10. Ah. This one I will willpower
Yes, go ahead.
because it will shape the way I frame things. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, and
Oh, it's really
another
good. It's
explosion.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
A little bit of a flashback, if you'd allow, between
Yes.
you and Padre Zacharias. This is
Yes.
sometime within the year, like within the year, not exactly like before your turn. Essentially, you're still at the height of your mission, helping him out. This is in one of the many
Yes.
nights you spend with him
Yes.
in the libraries. You actually, it's one of the churches in which you kind of built a school.
Mhm.
I'll just place you in a nice spot, just for. No, not the ship. No. Let me put you here, because it's pretty. Come on, move, flashback.
Okay.
His very words remind you of the conversation you had at that night.
Yes.
What is truth? He says, as he flips over what looks to be one of the sacred texts. Not exactly like the Bible per se, but one of the books that were removed from the Catholic Bible. Gnostics.
I look up to his question and I say, truth is the absolute. Truth is what is considered real without the consideration of others' opinions.
He kind of lets out this sigh, amused at your. There are many laws that govern our natural ways of living. Dealing with absolutes does not allow for such flexibility. That is not how the Lord wills. Otherwise, the concept of free will would be in vain. Truth can be your version of it. What is real to you? If you have the very conviction as those of the devotees, as those of the faith, that this is real. He waves one of the books, the book of John. They believe this is real. This is the Lord's word, that God has spoken through his people. Who are we to tell that it is not their truth?
I look towards that book and I look towards another one as we are conversing and I pick up the Buddhist equivalent of a Bible.
Yep.
Then for these people in China and India and Japan, this is their truth.
Yes. The absolutes come from conviction. If you waver in your conviction, then you are not seen as truthful. Your absolute is what you stand for. Understand that. And where you may stand may shift. But the very act of standing, believing, firmly protecting what it is that you see as real at all cost, that is your truth. He smiles. And it shifts back.
I smile to him as well.
It shifts back to the courtroom as he gives you that knowing. He doesn't smile, but he gives you that eye. You know he's going through the standard procedure of like, nothing but the truth, yada yada. But it's that knowing gaze. You realize that conversation from way back when.
I nod. And I put the hand to a cross around my neck. I look up to this man and goes, "My lord, are you aware of the tale of Judas Iscariot?"
Are you talking to the elder or Padre Zacharias?
Yes, I am talking to the elder. I'm talking to the elder right now. I am going to invoke my Catholicism specialty for what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to begin with this question. Before I begin, I would like to ask, are you aware of the tale of Judas Iscariot?
I am.
He is a man who lived with Jesus Christ, Jesucristo, for years, and in the very end, planted a kiss upon his cheek, only to sell him for 20 silver pieces. What has occurred before my task is much important to you, for I was turned only yesterday evening.
There's murmurs in the court.
And I look towards Antonio, and then I look back towards the elder. The one who approached us to give a task, so to speak, was Antonio. He gave the task to my sire, Zacharias, for he had committed the so-called crime of not bringing me into this world sooner rather than later. And I look towards the crowd, getting the tension up. And then I look towards the elder again, and I say, little did he know, however, that I truly wanted to become a part of this world. I have asked time and time again for him to bring me, and within the past year, I have truly wanted to enter this world and serve the Lord within the darkness. And DM, I will declare that as truth. I did want to help.
I would say in this moment,
This was an agreement upon me and him.
the,
That is the context of the task given to me.
the elder lets out a almost like an impatient sigh. We shall deal with the trivialities inside. But to prove your willingness to be part of this society, tell us, what made you jump with the others as the alcalde and the guards came to fetch you? What sin were you running from?
What did he say? What sin did he?
What sin were you running from? Were you not there for this task, this noble task that you mention? I do not
I
understand the
was.
stories of Judas Iscariot in this relation. All I know is that you ran. Why?
I nod. I speak of Judas because I speak of the feelings and the impressions and the intuitions given upon me and a friend of mine that has arrived via the boat. I was willing to jump. I was willing to jump because I was also willing to speak. I saw those before me, and I looked towards Lucia and by extension Isco. New to this world, I thought that we would be able to speak. And yet they have made. And yet they jumped. For what reason other than this man? And I look towards Antonio. For reason other than this man, perhaps his people may have threatened something. I wanted to know, and therefore I jumped. I wanted to make sure they were safe, for that is the value given upon me by my lord. That is why I am here.
The elder raises his hand to
And that is
silence
why I
you.
jumped.
He kind of silences you, and that is why he just races. He turns to Padre Zacarias. It is your child. He speaks flowery words. I only wish for simple things. He speaks too much. He turns his head to face Antonio. What threat did you give them and did you pose? He says, like you see, and I actually do not understand myself. I actually want to know from the Indio and then he turns, and the sister. What threat did I pose? Because I myself did not even get the chance to speak. They simply jumped. I would have simply taken them to be witnesses to a crime. And yet, they left hurriedly, as if they were the very ones that committed it. I was not given this opportunity to speak, to simply be painted as some sort of individual. You know me. You know how I work. Their very presence here is because of an opportunity for conversation. So please, let them speak. I wish to understand as well. All eyes, even the elder, kind of, not really, he's not looking at you guys, but he kind of shifts his head, with his head ducked low, towards Lucia and Isco. And he points.
Before we proceed,
He,
oh, sorry.
sorry,
Go on,
what?
go on,
Okay,
go on.
no, I mean, what are you establishing for now? Because the elder is ignoring you at the moment. Are you trying to break
Okay,
decorum
okay,
at the
go.
moment?
No, 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 no. I just wanna observe the crowd because I did speak. I did speak about how this guy kind of threatened me and
Ooh, vibe
Padre
check.
Zacarias out of. Yeah, I'm getting a vibe check. Like, I spoke from the heart. I did want to be a part of this world. And technically kind of threatened me out of nothing. I want to see if the impression of this guy has lowered due to what I said, which
Uh,
may give an opportunity for the others should they speak.
you can tell since you brought up Judas Iscariot, they already know that you're kind of laying it subtly, like you're painting him as a Judas Iscariot. A lot of people were
Mhm.
offended. It's
Offended.
it's more or less rank. A young kindred only turned has spoken against the alcalde. So it's like a small fry talking big against. So that's a lot of the impression they're looking like disgust or like really for real kind of face. Like they're not hiding the contempt that a young
Mhm.
fresh blood is speaking against an older as Like you recall the
Mm.
traditions, the pagmamano. This is in slight violation to it. Even if you speak truth, the fact that you try to speak ill of an elder is already like minus points to them.
I see. I see. Okay.
So
So I took the advice too literally over the thing.
yeah, it's
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
In
Okay.
that
It's a learning
instant,
experience.
yeah. And as
A
well,
learning.
when Alcalde was speaking now, some faces warm up like, yeah, like they kind of agree to him like, oh, an opportunity to let the young ones speak. So like there's the courts in favor at the moment with the Alcalde. But Zacharias,
Okay.
as far as you can tell, like he kind of nods and like it's okay. Like he's giving you that it's okay. Just it's fine. First blows. It's fine. Walk it off.
We still have chances. We still have chances. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
The
Sige,
elder
go on.
points towards Lucia. Madre,
Okay.
speak.
DM, since before this interruption, I believe it was uh yung alcalde yung nag-uusap, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Or he turned the argument over its head. In that case, Lucia would I don't know if there's a stand of which you are going to testify like the newer courts. But if there is, she would go forward, perhaps place a hand over a Bible, swear that what she'll say is true,
Ah,
and then she'll look to the. Mhm.
the prior declarations made by Zacharias was already like the Bible touch in a sense, like he declaring the traditions and stuff.
Okay.
If you wish to, you would have to walk up and be beside the elder if you want a more like heightened audience. You may. You have the floor to speak. The elder did tell you to speak. You can stand beside him. You will be literally in the middle with him.
Okay, I will do so. A woman of faith has nothing to hide, hopefully. She will, after swearing those words, though, she will turn her attention to the alcalde who was speaking higher. And she says, Your alcalde, I agree with you. I know not your involvement in this. I know not that you pose a threat to us. I know you to be a man who only does his job, to execute what the law says. I am, however, familiar with this vote in question. So forgive me if I may be confused in some statements. I remember that vote. It was the one who carried me from the mainland, mother Spain, towards the land of the Philippines, hoping that I make it better, that I will be able to spread our influence, show them that our God is good, and bless them with the riches that our country has. I remember the voyage to have been joyful, that it was filled to the brim with people who wanted to do the same, to reach out towards these Indios. However, too soon these memories of mine tarnished. For I remember getting off of that boat and everything had been normal. We settled onto the church and insert wherever church she is because I forgot and I'm so sorry, DM.
It's okay.
Yeah, we settled there, and after a week of so settling, I was tasked to revisit the old ship. I voluntarily went. Oh, I remember that in my excitement I had left a few belongings. I stepped foot again onto that boat. Things were not the same. All that I knew to be pristine were marred in blood and gore and bodies that have piled high. I know not why that had happened. Perhaps something had occurred in the time between when we've left the boat and boarded it again. If what is in question is the reason as to why we jumped from it when you and your forces arrived, I must apologize. But the reason may seem unconvincing. See, I heard a voice that spoke to me as if an angel from the heavens descended and told me, there is something in the water. Follow it. So I did, not out of fear of you, not out of fear that you may question involvement, but rather a direction up from on high, a force that I myself do not understand, only that I know it to be kind, like how the Lord listens to our every prayer. And Denma, I am trying to just make this sort of performance to kind of paint a picture that I know nothing of what happened, but apparently something did, and when I returned there, everything was fucked up. But I know nothing. I want to paint myself as having been in the wrong place at the wrong time, if you'd allow. I will lean into my faulty memories as well. That helps.
Ooh, okay. I would say for this one, that technically you're speaking of truth right now, so it's not a deception roll. Let's go for charisma.
May
An expression.
I do performance, Denma?
I think since you're speaking more, it fits more in expression.
Okay. Does captivating and striking looks apply?
Yes, you're painting the picture of wrong place, wrong time kind of thing.
Please don't fuck me up.
I believe in the court, this full court, this Camarilla court finds you well.
Willpower will ano din man no, double the dice
Yes,
pool.
beforehand.
Sige, I will use it na lang. Sige, 22d10.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh my god, there's 2 ones.
What is the
1,
difficulty
2,
on this?
3, 4. That's 7 above. I'll count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minus 2. 2. 8 minus 2. So 6. I would say, yeah. They can see at least. That's a few of them. Their expressions soften as, you clearly speak of somebody who is almost Malkavian in a sense that you have been touched in the brain, but more out of trauma. This is your first few days into the night, and this might not be something you asked for. You actually see the alcalde's face soften as well. Though all of you don't need to roll for insight. He's just, this is a faux feigning of sympathy. You, unlike Noe, did not wish for this life.
Not of this life.
I am so...
Even as words were exchanged earlier regarding fires and Tyler, I find myself confused.
I am sorry to hear that, Mother. Choice is very important to be part of this life. The elder turns over to Isko. Were you turned against, he's speaking to you not in the mother language, by the way. He's talking to you in Spanish. did not wish to be of the night.
He has still that kind of squinty, confused look with his head slightly turning to the side and kind of leaning forward as if going forward would make him understand the language that he does not understand. And so he goes, uh, um, he looks at Noe.
I nod at you, and I raise my hand and go, "My lord, may I assist Isko here? I know both Filipino and Spanish. I would like to serve as his translator."
The elder waves his hand and shrugs, but it is a nod.
All right. Assume, Isko, that I will translate your words by the letter, so you can speak.
Okay. Opo, hindi ko inaasahan. Totoo lang.
Why? Why did you leave? Do you see this man lazily gestures towards the direction of the. Do you see him as a threat?
Just towards the alcalde?
Yep. Are you threatened by
Eh,
him?
he kind of scratches his head. Sa totoo lang, lahat silang naka-uniforme eh. Kasi nakakatakot silang lahat eh.
Have you had problems with those of uniform?
Medyo. Oo, naninita sila.
What crimes have you done in the past?
Dito o sa lugar namin?
What trouble do you bring?
Kasi dati, kaya ako pinagalitan ng aking mga magulang, medyo mabilis yung kamay ko.
There's murmurs all around. And then I don't know if Noah's gonna translate. It's like, is he a thief? Oh my god. It's a thief. It's a thief.
I will say I will say that they might be judging you for being a thief. Wait, no. Like you said in Filipino. Parang hindi nila gusto sa mga magnanakaw.
Kaya nga ayoko pumunta dito eh.
Kaya pala. And then I lean back respectfully, continuing to translate.
The elder goes, I hope you understand, as with one of the domains, the baluarte, you must respect those that which is owned by those within the domain. You may have gotten away with it in the past, but no longer. Consider this a warning.
Warning? Ay, opo. Oh. He raises his hand like, okay. Opo.
Right hand or left hand?
Both of them. Like,
No.
my god.
You see the alcalde speak. Ah, then it is a misunderstanding. They are childers, after all. Them running away from me, and perhaps a misunderstanding of Noe. They saw authority with the experience of Madre and the past of the Indio. It made them run. But rest assured, you are safe here. You are one of us now. You are part of this society. You will be protected so long as you are within the bounds of the laws. You understand this? Yes? Especially looks at Isko like as if he's dumb. You understand?
he takes like a couple of pauses before he understands. Like, opo.
And goes, now, this ship carries that of the daughters. He turns to Madre specifically and goes, can you tell us the sisters that came with you? Their faces, their names, if you can.
Of course. Uh, she will list down the place as well as the big names that is involved because I only remember her sire, who she doesn't know who is her sire.
Oh, okay. Let me flash real quick. Because you are aware that they are the um uh Birhen. No Birhen. Wait, they had a name for it. Hold on.
Himig birhin.
Yeah, himig ng Birhen. Ah, mga himig ng Birhen ng Kaliraw-raw. There you go. That's a mouthful. It's okay. Here,
Tagalog.
here you go. uh, so he says, then you. So I am confirming you are giving away Magdalena's name.
Denma. Actually, can I consult my spirit mentor? Please tell me the way, cause I don't know. He's stupid.
Okay, sure. I think you have. You may consult.
I would like to consult. What do I roll anything?
Wait, you do have that ability. Hold on, spirit. Let me read it real quick. Permission to read. Spirit mentor. You have a ghostly identity in the arts of storyteller, but can be called upon in difficult situations. You have 3 supernatural. I would say you invoke. Do you have a cult? You do not. Oh,
I do not have a cult.
okay, we'll go for theology then.
Theology, you can
Yeah,
be.
yeah. I'll say since you are imploring, let's go for manipulation and theology. To call upon.
Okay.
I would say you need at least 1 success. It's gonna be 8 above. At least 1.
Oh no! God naman no. Baka lang naman no.
Oh.
Hey,
You have a
pretty good.
D10. 1
Just
success.
go roll a 1 on that
Woo!
D10.
Okay, 2 successes.
There we go. Nice.
In this moment, as you were like, I would say in this moment, you kind of look towards the elders and you kind of open your mouth as if to say their names. You see Mother Mary, just like you did at the ship up here. She looks at you with concern. Would you give your mother away? Would you give your sister away?
She looks down as if feeling shame burn through her, having even considered giving the names. Was it a demand by the court for her to really say everyone's name?
No, they were just saying, can you, like, basically paint us a picture of the nuns that were with you. They're asking for names and faces.
My memory involving them is times very hazy. They've voices so beautiful that forget the moment that you are in and just lose yourself into the notes that you're singing.
Ooh.
I wish I could help more.
Ooh, I would say, can you roll me an int real quick? Just in this
My
moment.
goodness. Okay, flat int.
Flat int.
80-10. I'm fucking up left and right.
Oh no!
And
Oh no! Okay. Yep. 2d10.
oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Um,
Shit! 3d10 dramatic success. As you were speaking this, the voices, you're hearing the songs again. Ave Maria. And you close your eyes and open it again, and you're back on the ship. That horrible ship with the smells. And you are reminded again with the voices. This is, you know what we came here to do. We will need to get her on our side. And you hear, all in due time. All in due time. She will have a role to play. She need not remember all of this. We need to find a way for her to get in from within. She will understand why. Forgiveness will come, but we play along the Lord's path. We follow the mother and the father. It is their will. Magdalena turns to you in that ship. Actually, she smiles to you and goes, you may not understand now, but it's all in God's perfect timing. You understand the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Of course, Mother Superior.
Trust. Simply trust. You will be where you are needed to be. I realized I didn't put it on the ship area. Fuck. Well done.
Denma, can I play this off as something that hurts me, physically hurts me, to try to remember, at least for the court?
But I will just say, the bits and pieces of your memory, you realize that there are some parts that you don't understand yet, but with the mother, Mary, and that flash of that crisp memory, there's something about it where it's like, you might be in control of some sorts, but not all of it. You don't have the pieces yet. But there's something about Magdalena that something tells you you need to protect her. I would say if you want to feign it off, this would be a subterfuge roll now, since you don't look pained. You look more resolute. It's like as the flash of memory happens.
I actually, in that memory, Denma, can I focus on the boat? I have a phobia of boats.
Yes. Ooh, that's a good redirect, actually.
Uh, can I want to focus on the boat. Can I maybe use charisma and performance to act in pain or expression, anything else?
Ooh. I'd say you may. Go ahead. This will be a performance of your life.
Denma, may I invoke the specialty of reading a crowd so I know how to temper my actions?
Ooh. What does it do again?
It's just a specialty. Because I, I don't know where's the list of specialties. I just know that I took this somewhere.
Okay. Sure. You can add, cause I guess it's like you're trying to lean into like what the crowd would like, so that's how you would read it, sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to be repulsive to the crowd who go like, oh, maybe she's overdoing it. So I'll temper my actions and my pain to the point where it's believable but not overdone.
Okay.
Does captivating from charisma specialty
No,
also
this is a
play into
manipulation.
this?
I would say it's a performance.
Oh, manipulation.
Yep. You're manipulating
Okay.
yourself because like we can't use subterfuge right now, but we're using performance.
Okay. Okay. Oh God.
Gaslighting yourself.
1,
I'll
2, 3, 4, 4, 3. Okay, that's 3 successes. 3 sucks. Okay. The way that you have more or less a positive reception to the group right now, you know, they're feeling very sympathetic. And as they were going through like, you know, can you give us names and stuff? They could see the pain in your face, subtle, but it is clear that, you know, it's invoking upon, like, it is established that you're going through trauma and you're being asked to give names and faces. You see one of them stand and go, "Shall we not give the madre some time? It is too fresh, it is too soon. Do you not see the pain in her face? It's like watching a saint suffer in silence." It's the subtlety of it all as you let a tear fall. Like, especially when you spaced out unintentionally while you were going through your flashback was enough for them to say like you're going through a lot mentally. You kind of leaned into it. There's a couple of people you notice that are suspicious of you but say nothing, especially when someone spoke out. And Alcaz goes, "Very well, perhaps another time. We shall hold off until the madre is ready for the events at the ship. We can proceed to others." Let me shimmy to the other.
And she will just stand to the side, make herself scars.
Yes. You bought them with it. Like, you see the, at least the Mother Mary is like, pleased for what you've done. There is this comforting smile. And then the others, they go, "There are other crimes in which we should consider." They motion. The elder now points to Sisa. "Your name, child?"
I will translate for
Yep.
Sisa.
Thank you.
I'll translate for Sisa.
Sisa. Sisa Bulin.
The alcalde has given reports that Noe was there, witness that this very woman murdered a mortal in front of you, Noe. Can you confirm?
Ah, shit! Ah.
That emote.
Did you
Honestly,
get a good
like,
look of her though?
I
She
think
was
so.
soaking wet.
She
was soaking wet, right?
She was
She was
soaking
disheveled.
wet.
Here's the thing. The giveaway right now. Remember, you were feeding a
Yeah.
log. You're still hugging a log right now.
Yeah, so like I thought we could be more subtle about it, but this is impossible. Did she kill him? Yes, she did kill him.
And then you see, to add a little bit of salt to the wound, and the alcalde stands up. I can definitely confirm that the priest was very distressed, even approached those of the Guardia Civil, mortals, calling for help. I believe his name was Felipe.
I'm so sorry, Jano. I'm so sorry, Jano. I'll try to see if I can steer it away to make it feel less bad. But honestly, the lying here will just make me look stupid. So he will nod. Yeah, I'm the one who reported. So like, if I just take it back right now, it's like, oh no, that's not her at all. No, I'll just get you killed faster. I'll just get you killed
Embarrass
faster.
yourself and your
Yeah,
sire.
yeah, but no, I have to say it. So, he
then,
will not. He
yes,
will not. Yes.
the distress from Father Noe upon the death of the mortal. It is good that the situation was handled. We tried to escort Sisa along with her sire, but I believe there was more that transpired to aggravate to the crimes. They turn over now to Itim, who isn't here. So actually, as they turn to get his events of what transpired, we're actually gonna end it here. We're gonna suspend it for now. How Itim will, I will just say one strike right now for Sisa. How
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more than one. I don't even know how I
Don't
defend
even.
myself from that.
it is a no-brainer
Me
for folks.
neither.
The first crime is trying to discern the involvement of the daughters, but because Lucia did so well in protecting them, they're saved for another night in the court until she
Very nice.
speaks. But they will try to get information out of Lucia eventually. The second one, they're now. This is the actual title for next session would be the trial of Sisa. Good luck.
Oh my god.
Good luck to Mig
Jai,
Sally.
why did you report me?
Double game plan tayo.
First strike. But yeah, I will actually after this there will be more further threads down the line to see how you guys go about the cam court. So watch out for that. There'll be
Yeah.
you guys are constantly being watched. Yes. For now.
Can I ask something? Because I've been wondering about this since the start of the trial.
Sure.
Is Lola not around during this trial?
She is not.
Okay. Kind of discerned it.
But actually,
Well,
Unlike our stupid asses, she got away.
oh, real quick, I actually before we end it, actually, Sige,
yes.
let's check your dementation abilities real quick.
My demonstration abilities?
Ooh, can you roll me perception and enigma, please? Last roll for the night.
Demonstration. Demonstration.
Can I willpower this just for
Sure,
funsies?
sure.
So I'm rolling 10d10, right?
Yeah.
Since this is the last roll for the night, might as well go ham.
Yawns. And everybody will incur a level up before the next sesh. Oh my god, there's 2 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 2. So roll that d10, please.
Oh, it's not a one.
Okay, 5.
Nice.
5. Okay, in this final roll, you're looking around, like kind of ignoring everything as you're listening to, like there's the buzz of everybody talking. You're not paying attention too much. But then you hear a psst.
Ooh. she stares at that direction,
When you look at
but
that
she won't
direction,
say anything. Yeah.
yeah, when you look at that direction, you realize the court has completely disappeared. All you see is the forest. And Lola's there.
Lola?
She smiles, waves, and she puts a finger in a bit on like her lips, like shh.
She puts her finger where?
And she goes, sabi niya, wag mo ko protektahan, ha?
Wag protektahan? Bakit?
Wag ka mag-react,
Mula
ha?
saan? Ah, wala akong gagawin?
Ah, papatayin nila ako ngayon.
Bakit?
Okay lang, okay lang. Basta, buhay ako sa dito, ha? And she points at her head.
Sige.
Wag ka
She
mag-react.
said, it's like she doesn't really understand it, but like, okay, I trust the grandma. No, I
Yes.
don't know if I should even.
Sawa, gusto nila na may gagawin ka. Wag kang gumalaw.
Okay. O sige.
And
then she actually freezes, literally.
then she goes,
like she wouldn't tell me.
bibigay nila yung trabaho ko sa'yo. Kunin mo. Tutulungan kita. Ha?
Okay.
Tapos, she goes, shh. And like you feel a hand on your face. It's like she kind of makes you look around in the court.
Yeah.
Pagkatapos, kausapin mo siya. She points. Kausapin mo siya.
Who's she pointing at?
She's pointing at a woman who seems bored at everything.
Oh, okay. I need to write it.
With your eidetic memory, the face is etched. AKA it's Miriam. But she's just like pointing at that direction.
Okay.
Basta, mamamatay ako, ha? Huwag kang mag-react. Gusto nila na may gawin ka. Okay lang.
Okay.
Hindi talaga ako mamamatay. Okay lang yan.
Sabi mo yan, ha? Pangako?
Oh, okay lang yan. And then when you blink, the forest is gone. And now, you're in the middle of the conversation of Noe confirming that you were the person that murdered Philip. Oh.
He has this look like, I really do want to help you, but you kind of did do that.
You're on your own, sister. Kind of. Oh yeah. She literally follows Lola's last will to the T. She will freeze. Freeze and most likely shut her mouth.
Ooh, excellent. And so we end it there. Yay! Oh my god!
Thanks for the game, Gio.
It's all good. It's all good.
I didn't like that, but that was awesome. Not gonna lie.
We're now in the courtroom trials. This is gonna be Ace Attorney style. All socials will be tested. I'll make sure that you guys get your XP so that you guys level up accordingly. For this, it'll be a slow build, but I'll make sure I'll give I believe it's already 4 sessions worth of XP to give. So tune in to the next session. Wait, are you guys available next Wednesday, or do you guys want the other Wednesday? The 20th.
Wednesday is fine.
19th?
Same.
Oh wait, 19th. 18th.
18th, I think.
Sorry. Sabog. 18th. Okay.
Oh, just
Apa.
letting you know, Demo, that next week, 25th, it's Mabu Day. I don't know if I'll be free in the evening.
Okay, that's all good. That's all good.
Next
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Birthday.
No, 25.
Oh,
Yeah.
25, okay.
So
Yeah.
we'll do one more court thing before October. Yeah. All good.
See you next
Ay,
session.
Thank you, Demo.
we're gonna raid out
Give it
to Old Man Rob, who is playing
Aye.
Shapes. We'll just say
Gotcha.
the trial of Sisa. That's it.
Oh my god. It's attorney. This trial.
BTM PH raid. There you go. That's gonna be B and then we raid button raid and there's so many there. Okay, we raid out. Thank you guys again for joining this session, and we'll see you guys on the next stream, which is tomorrow. We're gonna be playing Magnificent Si Huang with GM Toby. Woo!
Woo!
Alright.
Yay, have fun!
Okay, raid it out. Bye!
Bye!
Sad ending stream.